Every single weekend we're catching on the smoke. But yeah, man, we out here today.
And you catch it for real. Let's beat this
bro.
Man. Oh, horribly.
Fair too. My chick and I were training the day after the matches, where they're basically saying I'm yanking her. So I think no, it wasn't.
Your career in beef. It
wasn't my first rodeo.
It's hip hop beef.
There's a lot of toxicity going around. I don't know too many people that would want to stand next to hip-hop right now. I mean, other genres are getting criticism too, right? Dog, they're not booking hip-hop artists like they used to, nigga.
My smoke is the fact you're like, I don't like the fact that when you're fighting with me and he's also fighting with me, you guys are linking.
I saw Swisher doing and I was like, Chief, you're killing both of us.
Yeah,
like, Hopan is there to kind of help you and guide you through your journey, because they've been through it.
Yeah.
I'm not a man of conflict.
That's
what I would like.
I think that's what you think about
that's
yourself.
What,
nobody asked you about that.
the smoke was already there.
He's inside.
I'm still driving last night. Strip packed up ass tight. Table dance on Dodging Hills. Do you know what that's like?
But yeah, I was telling you, people from Limpopo, when we fight on TikTok, it's a thing of like, we say things. So let's say someone with 10 followers can just do a video about you. And like on Twitter, people just text.
Wait, and does it catch fire?
Yeah,
like,
it catches
and it catches fire, no?
Crazy.
What do you think about this Shebeshxt? Because today I was watching his bail hearing.
I mean,
what is the community, saying? Because I personally think it's sad on so many levels, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he's so talented.
Yeah.
And because of the future that, the trajectory he was clearly on, and now dealing with this kind of shit.
I feel sorry for him a little bit.
Yeah, I do too, man.
But in the same breath, it's like, Chief, like we're not kids, we're not in high school anymore, Like we have to have some level of responsibility.
At some point, accountability has to be taken. But now, I said this last week.
Accountability for what, though? Because I don't want to sit here and act like I know and can be the judge and the juror. I don't know. And he still has, these things have to be proven, right?
Yeah.
These things have not been proven. He hasn't been sentenced. You know what I mean? Right now, we're still under bail, and then it needs to go to trial or court, and then it needs to be proven without a reasonable doubt, and then he might be free.
You know what I don't like about this whole situation? I don't like the fact of the back and forth. And I said this last week. Yeah, the crime is a crime, it's fine, whatever. You must be charged at the same time.
Yeah.
So imagine every now and then I'm going to the court hearing. Postponed, back and forth, I don't like that. I feel like that comes with way much more stress than me just telling you, okay, we are giving you 5 years, we are giving you 2 years. I don't like the back.
I guess they're still investigating, so they're still gathering all the
information. Yeah.
So I said this, Ore, if you are gathering information, gather it while I'm home and can tell me, Ore, Chief, it's shy. We have all the information.
Yeah.
Let's call it a day.
I mean, even the guys, the Madlanga guys. I was watching their bail hearing today. The cop, and I don't know who the other guy is, whether he's an MEC or he used to be a governor or something. They both got 30,000 rand. Bail, and they had to hand in their passports. Like, I heard 30,000. I was like,
Why are you saying,
It's 30,000, my nigga. And you're implicated in the craziest shit.
Too little.
It's way too little. It's way too little, man.
You know, with that one, I feel like those people are fighting amongst themselves.
Right,
like my chat is like when big people like who made big money and they start outing people within themselves, they are fighting. Because our justice system, guys, we all know. We all know. They're only working when it's time for them to arrest you and not say, or it's time to do the right thing. They don't do. I feel like there's a lot of issues that are within that we don't know about, and certain people are saying, you know what, they'll cancel. This is them cancelling each other out within.
I feel like it's gonna go on forever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I feel like this is just the beginning, and it's gonna be going on for years.
But that's sad.
Look at the Senzo Maiwa case. I mean, it's over 10 years. And
still,
there's still no conclusion.
Yeah, that one is actually crazy.
It's tricky.
And that's Kelly Kumalo, right? So that's attached to that one.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, cool. Before we go there, let me say this is All the Smoke. My name is Seho. You understand what time it is today. We do not have BU in the house. He's there doing sex scenes, guys.
He's changing positions.
But today we got my co-host, you know.
Man, it's a boy ZilleWIzzy, and shit, and we are here. And all the smoke, man.
Yes,
Hey, guys, I talk too much. If you guys are chilled here, and I get pop.
I think this is the show for you, especially for our guest today. Please introduce yourself, my brother.
What's good, everybody? My name is DJ Speetsta. That's it.
Yeah, understand. Full stop.
Full stop.
But it can never stop right there. You know this.
It never stops, my boy. Every single weekend we're catching on the smoke. But yeah, man, we out here today.
And you
Happy
catch
to
it for real. Let's beat this.
Bro.
Catching, man.
You catch it for real. At this point, you horribly.
Fair too.
Okay, say yo.
It's crazy,
How do you
bro.
even handle it, bro?
Dog,
Yeah.
sometimes I don't know how to handle it. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
And I was thinking to myself the other day, like this all started April 2025 with the freestyles.
Yeah.
You know, when I was doing the freestyles on the radio, and I promised to God we are in almost in May 2026.
Yeah.
And I haven't caught a break, bro, every single week, you know. So I
But
think
Speedsta, I feel like you battle tested though. Like it last year wasn't your first. It didn't just start there.
it wasn't
Your
my
career
first,
in beef didn't start there.
It wasn't my
But it's
first
better-
rodeo.
But it's better like when it's hip hop beef. Like when it's music
Yeah,
he's throwing jabs.
Yeah,
It's okay.
yeah,
but
yeah,
now, Muna, you are fighting with Abu Swisher, Muna. Like in the podcast, you are doing a podcast tour. You're from your podcast. You're
Bro.
on the smoke, and every podcast is speaking about you.
It's crazy.
You
No, I won't lie, it's crazy. Look, before I went back into the podcast space, because remember I've been on a podcast before.
Yeah.
You know, and the whole thing
Please
about
remind them what podcast
it was the Popcast.
Yes.
Myself, Scoop, Miss Cosmo,
Cosmo.
and VG.
Yeah.
And me leaving that Popcast, that's what we used to call it, was because I hated how it made me feel, you know?
Yeah.
But then I took like 3 years off, whatever. Then I was bored. I won't lie. Like I was getting really, really bored. I was like, no, man, I feel like there's still like certain things we need to talk about. There's still things that I want to do within the space, you know? So I had to really sit down with myself and be like, Chief, just understand that this is what it's going to come with, you know?
Yeah.
So finding mechanisms to, I guess, help me through it. But the whole idea of it is not to train for nonsense and try and be famous and so forth. I just want to push the culture, bro. That's all I want to do.
What do you mean you didn't like the way it made you feel?
Like,
how did it make you feel? Because I don't. Maybe I'm not remembering.
Or was it within?
Basically like how I'm feeling right now, you know, where it's like you have to go and speak about this person or this song or whatever happened, right? But this is the very same person that you chill with on the weekends. You know, you have a relationship with them. So it's like, there's a very fine line. It's like, are you willing to take that smoke to a point where it might even ruin your relationship with those people? Or are you just gonna play it safe? So that's kind of like the sweet spot that I'm trying to find, you know?
But Speedsta, when I confuse me, I don't know what you want, Muna.
What do you mean?
Like one day you're out here saying, no, you know what, for the culture, you know, I saw a video of you were at an event.
Yeah.
You said, you know what, you know, Kill Brady, what I said to you was not, like, you know, I heard about that. You basically said, sorry, let me just shorten it. Then, on certain days, you come and say, no, this kid wants to and everything. So I don't understand, which part are you?
So the narrative around the whole thing, like I say, believe it or not, I'm not a man of conflict. Like I actually don't like conflict. It makes me very uncomfortable. I love getting into a room and I smile with everybody and you can just feel like a nice light
I'm gonna
energy.
challenge that. I'm gonna challenge that.
That's
that's
what I would like.
I think that's what you think about yourself.
That's what I would.
How I know you, I think me and you are very much alike. We're very respectful, but when confrontation comes, we never
I can't handle
back down from it.
Yeah.
for sure. I
You get what I'm
agree with
saying?
that. Yeah,
You know what I mean? I mean, me and you have also had our issues, but we were able to sort it out like men, and
For sure.
no one had to figure it out. But that was because the both of us, like, it was an itch that I had to be like, yo,
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
Well, you guys fought.
100%. No, we didn't fight. No, 100%. It's like
But it could have been. It could have easily been.
But you're saying this like if it's common knowledge. Is it common
No,
knowledge?
I'm just saying to his character, like,
Yeah.
I think he thinks he doesn't it makes us uncomfortable, but we have no problem confronting.
100%. So it's like I always say, I don't bother anybody, right?
There we
Like
go.
I genuinely don't bother anybody. I mind my own business, do my own thing. But sometimes people will bother me, right? And unfortunately, I don't know how to deal with it. If there's a problem, then let there be a problem, you know? But to answer your question, I came out saying, hey, man, I think I even apologize of how this thing even started, what I said on my podcast about Blackie not doing shit. You know, I was rectifying myself, apologizing to the boys. Then the boys came back saying, fuck that. That's where I came back saying, oh, well, if it's fuck me, then fuck you too.
Oh yeah.
That's the situation.
Okay. So you don't know. Now I'm gonna tell you now. Because I've been fighting with people about you because I'm like, no, Speedsta, he's an OG. People are saying no, what. So there's a conversation like that. My chat is like, as an OG, I don't think there are certain fights you have to like. There are certain talks, there are certain fights you have to be part of. You know, I'm here out saying your Speedsta is an OG, but he's fighting with someone who's trying, like who just entered the game now.
For sure.
For me, even if he's wrong, for me, that's my opinion. An idea of an OG, even if I'm wrong, MacG can't fight with me. I'm just starting podcasting now. You get me? MacG will be like, you know what? He will see. You get me? As an OG, I would like to think maybe so. But here's the thing. So I want to tell you something. So on our podcast, we had a guest there. I don't know if you know. So our guest was OK Swisher. You worked with him.
Swisher.
Yeah, OK Swisher.
I watched that episode and he kept saying Switch.
No, I'm sorry.
I definitely watched that episode.
You saw it.
Yeah,
I just want you to tell us, how was the relationship working with them?
It was dope. I mean, I obviously don't know the boy, you know?
Yeah.
Saw his work online. I thought, yo, man, this is really, really cool. I want to start this movement. I want to start this podcast. I think it's important to have different voices, you know?
Yeah.
I could come from an experience perspective. Fifla could come from a woman's perspective.
Yeah.
Swisher could come from a new school perspective, you know. So that was the whole idea of it. It was really, really cool. As he mentioned, from the jump, he was like, yo, am I getting paid? And I was like, no, like we're building something brand new, whatever. Got to episode 10 where it was like, hey, chief, we still can't pay you, you know.
Yeah.
And then he went and we went, honestly, in terms of like code, that was some bitch ass shit, bro. There was some bitch ass shit. There are just some things that you don't say, that there are some things that not everybody else needs to know. And maybe you were trying to spite me, but you know how many calls I got from industry people saying he's actually spiting himself, because now it's very difficult when you want to, you think about it twice. You're like, is he going to tell the confidential stuff? You know? So I don't know what his plan was with that whole thing. That's why I even said my podcast, it did definitely hurt me, man. You know, it's like,
more than anything.
You know, it's like you talk about the OG thing you just spoke about, trying to help the younger guys for them to do this, you know. Then it becomes a thing of like, but you funny style, B. You know,
it's like your ex going to the streets and just
like putting out the laundry, you know.
The shit that, yo, this nigga was broke on this day and he couldn't do this. So I'm just like, oh, nigga.
Bro, there's code with everything in life. Like, there's always code, you know what I mean? So I just feel like with the younger generation, there's no code, you know. I mean, because a couple of weeks ago, that's where I had the DJ group thing leaking. You know, like there's so many things.
What leaked?
A conversation we had in our DJ group.
Yeah.
About Kill Brady's song, whatever, which then leaked. You know, there was a whole thing of like, this is what's happening. He's
were you being serious or were you joking?
Like, it was banter. Okay. It was supposed to be banter.
Okay, so you wouldn't actually blame someone or ridicule someone for playing his music,
everybody
right?
plays whatever the hell they want.
Cool.
Bro.
So that's at least.
So it was supposed to be banter in a safe space, which then turned into something completely different. You know, once again, it's like, where's the code?
I hear that.
There's code, nigga.
I get that, man. Like, I get, because I felt like, I still feel like, you know, in this situation, as much as you said, okay, was wrong, ne? I still feel like, or you have to be the one saying, you know what? If you feel like it rubbed you in a certain way, it's fine. Let's cancel. Because at the end of the day, don't forget, or now, you are like someone's role model. Like, most of them, you motivated them before we even knew them. You get me? And now when I meet you, I expect more than what you think you can give me. Because to me, you're a superstar. To me, you've been a superstar since I was in grade 8. And now I'm meeting you, I'm expecting, you know what, I'm calling my mom.
Yeah, that's no excuse though. That's on you.
Yeah,
that's on you.
I get that, man.
Yeah.
But I feel like you have to understand where I'm coming from.
When you do what?
So like, I've been bumping your music. Let's say I've been bumping your music. Now we are working on a song. I called everyone. I won't tell you. There are certain people that I'm working with right now. There's big paragraphs. I sent them in 2019 because I always wanted to work with them. And you guys don't know this. When you are helping out, I'm expecting more than you think you can give me. That's why maybe the anger also comes from that.
Yeah.
No, 100%. Your anger is yours though.
Yeah.
It can't be like a me thing. It's like,
Like,
bro, all I gave you was the real. You told him, yo, ain't no payment until this episode. When this episode came, he asked the question and you told him the truth.
Yeah.
Right?
And
It's the reality. It's like, yo.
Also,
that,
look, I agree with you in the sense of, like I said once again on my podcast, I let the pigs get the better of me, right?
Yes.
So you're right. There's some things that I actually don't even have to engage with, right? So I let them get the better of me. Fine, that one I see. In terms of him, just to show that he was being funny style and he was foul, nobody asked you about that. That's the first
That's
thing.
another thing.
Nobody asked you about that. Nobody asked you about that.
That's another thing. No one asked
Nobody
him.
asked
And
you.
we want to say keep quiet. Now we want to listen.
Of course.
obviously.
No, of
Now it's
course.
like-
Obviously. We all
Nobody
want to
fucking
listen.
asked you. So that, when I'm watching it, that's like, oh shit, you actually maybe just want my life. So go fuck yourself, actually.
Oh.
No, he arrived knowing
you
that
arrived
this is
knowing-
what I want to,
Yeah.
I definitely want to present this information.
The smoke was already there.
It was there, but I want to use the smoke now. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I actually want to use it
Yes.
and monetize. And I guess he's a journalist, right?
Yeah.
So I guess it makes sense. You know what I mean? It was never off the record. It was always on record. You
Hey.
know what I mean?
I guess that's what you get for working with a journalist.
You understand,
You
right?
know what I mean?
100%. It's
You're
like,
right.
ish.
So what would you do in a situation like that? Like
I'm much different. I don't respond. I don't even read my comments, dog. I
Yeah.
haven't had Twitter for years. I don't read my comments. I post and I go. So if there is something there, I would never know unless a nigga calls me and be like, hey, bro,
Yeah.
it's going down
It's
there.
going down there.
And then I'd be like, you screenshot it. Let me see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
exactly my point. You see, that's what I'm complaining about with Speedsta. Yeah.
He's inside. I'm sure your notifications
Bro,
come up on your
like-
phone there.
No, they don't. Actually, they silenced.
Okay.
I have deleted Twitter now. So Twitter.
Yeah,
please,
man.
yo.
Because
Hey,
the only
you know-
problem was Twitter. Because I feel the need to be like, I have to say something. Then it becomes like a whole
I feel
different-
like it was also your language on Twitter.
yeah.
Because you
Yeah.
can respond, but the language that
Yeah,
you use
I come in hot.
is crazy.
No, let me tell you, you know what? Unc doesn't know how to use Twitter. I've accepted that I don't know how
Yeah.
to use Twitter. So now I've got one of my boys, Mpumelelo. He goes in there, he pops up my podcasts, he puts up my radio show,
Yeah.
and then we out.
Done.
Screw, you know?
I get
So if I need information and stuff, I obviously get it from like the groups.
Yes.
Then I'll follow the link, but I'm not like logged into the app. You know what I mean? It'll take me like on the Safari side.
Yeah.
Because that's what that's what I use Twitter for, just to know what's going on around the world, you know? Not even just...
Yeah.
not
100%.
even
I mean,
just
we were talking about it
gossip.
earlier that Twitter is actually the fastest. When something
Yeah.
happens,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like usually the fastest that gets updated. I mean, it's words.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't really need much.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if you guys know the current talk that's going around now. I don't know. Maybe you guys know it. So this thing of like people, the new gen, the Gen Z, are saying now, like Grootman basically, or OG has lost credibility.
Because of what?
I don't know. Not. This is not even about Speedsta.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a general thing.
The
because-
General Grootman
Yeah,
has
the general
lost
Yeah,
OG.
yeah.
because of what?
You know that. Like, what's your take on that?
I mean, look, it's pretty evident that
For sure.
that you know the new generation will think that a Grootman's no longer important. But no matter how you look at it, in whatever field you're in, whatever job you're in, you have a mentor. If you're an accountant, you have a mentor. If you're an attorney, you always have a Grootman, right?
Yes.
And that's someone. A Grootman is there to kind of help you and guide you through your journey because they've been through it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't think there's anybody better than someone who's been through something that can explain it, right? And can try and help you, say, try avoid so and so, try look out for such and such, right?
Yeah.
But because of how information is consumed nowadays, maybe the new generation feels like, but I've got Google, I've got ChatGPT, I've got
I can just drop my own music.
You know what I mean? Like, whatever it is that I'm thinking, I can find on the internet. What is it that I need a Hootman for?
Yeah.
You know.
But I mean, Zille, how do you feel, dog? Because you are the new gen, man. Nigga, like you are the.
Do you have Hootmans?
Yeah, do you respect Grootmans? Do you have Grootmans? Have you been mentored in any way, capacity?
I won't lie. I won't lie. I'm gonna lean more to the Gen Z because, and you know, people who suffer the level of Grootman or the level or the superstars are not helping a lot of people close to them or people who look up to them. Camera guys. You see camera guys, the guys that move with artists.
I saw them crying there.
Yeah, no, they are suffering, those guys, man.
About TK and them, they were crying.
Guys, I was telling my friends yesterday, and you know what?
Crying about what?
Because
about the coins.
I know the Youngstunner and Optical.
It started a whole.
And shout out Optical. He used to be my photographer before he left me and went to Youngstunner.
Yeah.
So for me, when I saw that, I was kind of like. No. Yeah. But the way I work with my people is I tell them all the time, bro, I'm here to put you on to the next step. Use me as the step up. I'm not touring like Youngstunner. So if you can use me to get where you need to go, we'll this is our agreement. This is what I pay you. But if you get a bigger job, don't feel like you can't say, yo, Tseho, go take it, dog. Same with my DJ, same with everyone in my circle. I outsource. I'm not your boss. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's my chat. I feel like a lot of them don't want, they want to be the main superstar alone.
Yeah.
Like they want to shine alone.
So back in the day, it used to be like that.
Yes.
We each had our own photographer.
When things were good.
Yeah, we were good. Like shout out to Zee takes nice
The gigs
pictures.
were crazy.
That was my photographer.
You know?
Yeah.
My full-time
Yeah,
photographer.
Zee,
I paid him a set.
100%. Yeah.
You know, and once again, it was like, Chief, this is for you to start working with that one, and this
100%.
one. You know, he currently works at Radio 2000. He's the full-time photographer there. He used to work at Metro FM. He was so that's what it was about. It was never about me being the star. You must just take the photos and go home. No, it was like exactly what he said. I pay you a salary for now, but if Tseho or Zille come and say they're offering you more,
don't feel like
there's no
I'm
problem.
your boss. You know what I mean?
Because now photographers of these days are also superstars. Like when you see them, you know, like this is Mang, this is Mang.
And it's well deserved, man.
And it's well deserved. But now, why me as the Grootman getting angry or as the superstar getting angry? Like a lot of people don't know how to pass the baton. Like they don't know how to pass the torch.
Yeah.
That's why as kids we are like, you know what? Actually, I'll do this. There are certain people that I feel like they could have just like helped me, you know, my own recruitments, but they didn't.
I don't know. I feel like this is a very new thing because, like Speedy's saying, back in our day, like if you think about how many photographers Nadia has been through.
Yeah.
Plenty. How many photographers I've been through? Plenty. One of my photographers went on to shoot for Sundowns, you know, full time. Plenty. How many have you been through? Plenty, bro. You know what I mean? So why should it? I don't know why it's happening now that niggas feel like this is mine, nigga. It's like, no. He's yours on a schedule. So if you tell him, yo, this is the grid, just like my sound engineer. My sound engineer engineers for Zee Nxumalo, Shekana, and whoever else books him in time.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
it's
if
like
I tell
that.
him, yo, Chief, on the 20 what I've got this, he checks his schedule.
Yeah.
Okay, shit, I'm around. I'll book you in. Simple. Why do we feel like now he's my sound engineer? No, the man must eat, dog. He's got a company of his own.
Bro,
He must,
especially
you know,
now
he must
because
grow.
photographers, they because they know how to make the content. That's why you find a lot of the brands actually wanting them.
Them alone.
Like, yo, you do that.
And that's that corporate money. Now you want to keep them from the corporate gig.
Yeah.
Nah, it doesn't make sense.
Speaking of, you said a very interesting name there and it triggered me. Guys, as you are going to comment on this, please, because how the fuck does someone get nominated 7 times and win 0 awards? Guys, don't fucking play
Okay,
with that,
Speedy,
man.
maybe explain to us how the metros work, because I think before we even get into it, is it a voting system?
Yes, from
or
what I understand.
Is it a panel that now decides? Or
I think there are certain categories.
Okay.
I'm not sure which ones. Those categories have a panel.
Yeah.
But the majority of the categories are votes based.
Okay.
So you have to campaign
You
and
have to
people
campaign.
have to
Yeah,
vote for
some
you.
of them, the one just told GT, no, it was not campaign for, ne?
I don't know.
He-
I don't
he
know.
won it.
You tell us. Was that the voting system where
he
That was a
tried,
voting system.
that was a voting system, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For Stoji.
Yeah, for best
But
hip hop.
But it's not just Stogie. Like there's niggas on that song that have communities behind them. You
Yeah.
get what I'm
Oh, yeah,
saying?
I feel that. I feel
Like
that.
Reese has a whole cult behind him.
Yeah.
Nasty has a whole cult behind him. The song is amazing.
Amazing, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
agree,
Muggs
agree.
has a whole cult
Cult
from
behind-
back
yeah,
then
for
behind
sure.
him. You know what I mean? Stogie himself has a whole generation behind him. So it's like, yo, that one, it was definitely like, that made sense to me.
Yeah, like I wasn't mad at it, but I do understand the Zee Nxumalo situation.
Yeah, her cry. I hear that.
Because ish, you know,
Ish.
she had
Guys,
bang-
guys, come on, 7.
Like,
She had
hey,
bangers.
seven. And she's got bangers.
and she had bangers, you know.
7, guys,
and-
you know.
7 is kind of crazy.
It is, bro. At least give me one.
Like, at least give him. I'm not even saying I'm winning.
Yeah.
Just give me
Yeah,
one.
give me
bro.
one, bro.
Like,
That's crazy.
And the thing is, the reason I feel sorry for her, no disrespect to the award ceremony, or I don't know if she didn't campaign, but I do
Hey,
feel
that's another
sorry
question.
for her because
that she did.
these moments don't come around often. Right. And the last thing you want is to look back as an artist and you're like, I had that crazy year where they robbed me and I'm just struggling to get back to even just being nominated.
And
Yeah.
I'm even doing well. And she's
That's
doing well.
such a good fucking point, dog.
You know?
Like for this to repeat itself,
It's
like
yo,
because you know
very
this is like
slim.
once in a lifetime type
Yeah.
shit. Unless it's God's plan for you, then you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Shout out, but 7 nominations.
7.
Bro.
But what you're saying is what she tweeted about. Like you are, because she said, "God, you're confusing me."
Oh yeah, I saw that. God,
Get
you're
me?
confusing
I
me.
saw
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
like you are saying, I'm in my peak right now.
Yeah.
My EP is number 1, but
Yeah.
I didn't get any award. You get me?
Yeah.
But like hence I said I want you to comment on that because RIP to Ricky Rick. He once said on stage, like, listen to the kids, the real people are out there. I saw the video today.
Yeah.
You know, he commented, or maybe he was saying things that we don't know,
Yeah.
or where was he coming from?
I have no idea. I mean, look, we were all shocked that year of the Metros because he didn't tell us that he's gonna.
Yeah, he didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
he didn't say
tell
that at
us.
all. He didn't
You
tell
know,
us he was gonna do
just
that at all.
went on stage and did his own thing. So I think we were all shocked, but it was also something that we all maybe had to think about. But one thing I can tell you when it comes to things like these awards and so forth, you can't fight the system. I guess the system has been like this for over
ages,
40 years, or however many years, you know. So you might find yourself just fighting like just a brick wall.
Nah.
You know, because you're gonna fight the Summers, you're gonna fight the Metros, you're gonna fight the Saftas, you're gonna fight the SA Hip Hop Awards, you're gonna fight all these things, and find yourself being frustrated because it's like no one's hearing you. You know,
You know, with awards, I remember before I won an award in Thailand. What I didn't like was the fact that sometimes you'd be with people and they would say things like, I'm an award-winning artist, you can't tell. And I was like, you know what? People think good just because you have an award, ne? Like,
But who says that?
now people say, guys, have
Who
you
the fuck
seen
says that?
people say that?
some people
I'm
still.
pretty sure people have the gall to say that, but why would you? What point does it make to say you
but-
can't tell me nothing? I'm an award. Like, what do you
Yeah,
mean I
yeah.
can't tell you? What can't I tell you?
Yeah.
Guys,
Like,
people say that. Like, the same way people who say, do you know who I am? But like,
okay, guys, listen. Just because someone wins an award doesn't mean they're smart.
that's
Doesn't mean they're a good person. Doesn't mean they're amazing. It just means that they won an award.
Yes.
100%.
Life just happened to go that way for them. Like,
Yeah.
dope. Shout out to your award.
Yeah,
but it doesn't
but, like,
mean you're above me.
in
For
this
sure.
situation, you're
Talent
wrong.
doesn't
sure.
mean you're above me in
Yeah.
anything besides maybe more
Even
awards.
the days of you having whatever award music can charge a higher fee.
Yeah, those days are gone.
They're gone. People are like chief.
Like,
I'm
come
not
on,
book,
bro.
I'm not gonna pay you according to your award. I'm gonna pay you according to how hard you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How hot you are on
And
the
the hype
streets,
around you.
Well,
the
That's it.
songs you have.
Yeah.
What motion do you have
Yeah, the
like
motion.
in the moment? But the reason I'm saying this, I don't want Z to feel anyhow or she's not like at the top, you know?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it breaks, sometimes it can break your spirit.
Your
or,
spirit.
am I not that
Let
good?
me
Like,
tell you what my mom used to tell me. Shout out,
Yeah.
moms. Rest in peace, moms. My mom used to tell me, Tsoho, count your blessings one at a time. because you might miss them.
Mm.
So Zee said it in a tweet. God, my EP is doing well. It's #1, whatever it is.
Yeah.
You got nominated 7 times. You just didn't win. Count your blessings one at a time. I already counted 2 before I counted the loss. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? So
Yeah.
that's what I would say to Zee. It's like, yo, count your blessings one at a time.
And you are super
realize.
blessed.
And you're super blessed. And
Like,
you'll realize how blessed
You have-
you realize how blessed you are.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's
They don't validate you as an artist.
at all. At all.
It's a nice
all.
to have.
Yeah.
Because the work you've put in, etc. That's why we go to award ceremonies, because it's nice, It's nice to be in the same room as your peers. You all celebrate each other. One goes home with the award. Very, very nice, of course. But in the same breath, that's why you find a lot of people saying, I don't care about awards.
Yeah.
That's why you find a lot of artists don't go to awards. They genuinely don't care about them, just because they understand that, like, there's a bigger picture and they have to look after themselves.
But you know where that lack of care came from? You know where it came from? When niggas started feeling like they were getting robbed.
Yeah.
Right? When niggas started feeling like they're getting robbed and it's fuck the Grammys.
Yeah.
I'm not doing the Grammys anymore. I had
yeah.
the biggest album, the biggest single, the biggest this, the biggest this. Fuck the Grammys. So then it kind of caught on to be like, actually, yeah, it's not making sense, man. That nigga had the biggest what you know.
But then 5 to 10 years later, they're going back to the Grammys.
5 to 10 years later, it's, hey, you know what? I'm almost out of the game. Let me collect what I can collect.
Exactly.
Off of legendary status, and then
I'm out. You see.
I mean,
so that's why I say you can't cheat the system.
You can't.
Because 5 years ago you said fuck the Grammys.
Yeah, you're not bigger than the system.
But
You're
now,
not bigger than
5 years later, you're there.
But now you're there and you won also. You
won?
won 5 years, and you're saying, you know what? This award goes to show you're crying. Even I don't.
You understand?
Yeah.
It's very tricky. It's very tricky. But how did you find the Metros in general?
You were there.
Yeah. You presented an award, right?
Yeah, I presented Best Hip Hop to Dumi. They were cool. Was fun.
Yeah.
I think obviously Zexx has addressed the whole there not being a hip hop performance, which I think
Did he? I don't know anything about this. What happened?
Yeah, so he basically said that they wanted to have 4 Horsemen live, and that's why there wasn't a hip hop performance at the awards.
Did they have the 4 Horsemen live?
No, they couldn't put it together, which then meant there was no hip hop performance.
Why?
I don't know the.
Oh no, I think the schedules, because I know Nasty was performing somewhere. I think on Saturday.
Yes, I think Nasty was doing the LMI.
Yeah, 100%. He was in Cape Town. Yeah, he was in Cape Town. So
yeah,
but maybe. And I'm not gonna turn that one down for the Metro.
Yeah, so
hold on. You don't have this bag. I guarantee you, Metro is not gonna pay you anything close to that.
Hey man, I don't know the details. I don't want to Swisher Metro FM. Shout out for having me on your stage. But what I can say is that the evening was cool. It was flowing nicely. Shout out to Zexx because he was the musical director. I had a great time. Backstage, I had a great time. It was just an overall nice weekend. Yeah.
I want to touch on something there, right? But I want to say, here's the thing, right? If you wanted the 4 Horsemen on stage, that's not the only hip hop duo that's there.
100%.
That's where I'm disagreeing. I get Ernest, yes, he's busy. Maybe because Aries was busy. Yeah, sharp. It's fine. But like, what are you saying about him? Are you saying it's only dependent on these 4 people?
I get you.
You get me?
I don't like guys. They're trying to slowly snuff you out, eh?
They want to put the combo now. Was there any combo?
You out.
Was there a combo performance?
Yes, there was a Le Compo performance. I think there was 2 Le Compo performances.
Return!
Because look, the Le Compo lady is the one that took most of the awards.
Who Shandesh?
Shandesh.
Shout out Shandesh.
No, that's
Shout out
no.
Shandesh.
Return, like we are inside.
No, you guys are super inside.
Like,
so then where does this narrative that Lecompo's dying on music pulse? What am I hearing about?
Don't say it. No, it's not her.
Because Shebe is locked up now. Apparently it's dying.
No, it's like a whole different. It's like a whole different world.
It's a whole different, and I love it. I dropped the Lecompo song.
I'm like understanding it, but it's definitely making waves.
Guys, I was at Best of Both Worlds.
What's that?
Best of Both Worlds is basically whereby they put
Shim's,
you know.
Shim's gig where he chooses 2 genres.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this time it was the first of its kind whereby it was Amapiano and Lecompo. Oh my days!
I can imagine.
I
can imagine.
So who won?
No,
in your
Licompo.
opinion?
No, Licompo has more energy
Licompo
than
won, bro.
Amapiano. So I would say Licompo.
Let me tell you how
I don't even think about it.
Now, how I know Licompo won. So everyone was performing, like it was back to back. Let's say they play, you perform. After Speedsta performs, Zille performs. After performing,
Then it's the
yeah. So they do something like that. So now before King Monada hops on your guy, before he hops on, my producer plays like probably like an hour or but it was a long time. He plays. Nice set, like a normal set. King Monada comes, the crowd goes crazy. He plays. Got probably 35. Now he's like, guys, I love you so much. My name is King Monada. Sharp.
Yeah, I saw on his WhatsApp.
When he went down, everyone said no.
Yeah, they're like, hey, Monada.
We are not going anywhere. Like, don't go.
What?
Don't go.
Yeah.
Perform again. He had to shuffle out songs now.
So he's like the OG, one of the OGs.
Yeah.
Would you say?
Yeah, him, King Monada, MacG, Shebeshkt, your Shandesh, your Karishma, those like the big five or the good. But here's the thing, I feel like labeling people, they credit some other people. And that's why sometimes you are afraid to be honest.
What do you mean labeling?
Like saying the king of hip hop is Speetsta.
Oh, okay.
I was saying
saying
one of the OGs.
Yeah.
Because I know him from your song and even prior to that.
Yeah.
So for him to still be around like at the top, that's
he is like
I think he's still around because he actually makes really good music. He actually writes really dope
Production
music.
is dope.
Like his production is dope. He's really takes it seriously.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he really takes his shit seriously. So I think that's the reason why he's still around, you know?
Yeah.
The other guys, I don't really know quality. Hey, I don't know them. But I can tell you in general that there's some Licompo. And I mean, Amapiano also used to suffer from this in the beginning, where the mixes were horrible.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
mastering was horrible.
I mean, like
You
certain things you must just be patient with it. Hence I don't want to like sometimes talk too much on Licompo because it's like I'm shoving it down to people.
Yeah, but why not promote it?
No, but I'm promoting it, but because I know the stats, because I know the culture, I know this is gonna take. When people say no, I don't think Licompo is gonna take over Amapiano. I don't think it's gonna replace it, but I think they're gonna coexist to a point where the same way they play hip hop and Amapiano at clubs. There's gonna be a point whereby they're gonna play Amapiano, hip hop, and Licompo, and it's gonna be like a normal thing.
I think that's healthy.
Yeah,
then we have the feast step. Then we have an Afro step. Everybody's happy.
Yeah, 100%. Everyone's happy.
Yeah, everybody's happy. Like, just give people chance.
But also, let me say, it doesn't have to be that way.
For sure.
We can have niche events.
Yes.
Where if you want to listen to Afro Tech, you go to the Afro Tech event. If you want to listen to Amapiano versus Licompo, you go to the that one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you want to do the hip hop thing, you go to the hip hop floor.
Yeah.
So we don't have to. We can all respect each other in each other's respective industries and just be like, all right, cool, I see you guys are doing dope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we don't have to talk down on, these guys are the ones.
That's the beauty of collaboration.
Yes.
Just to echo what you guys are saying.
Yeah.
Because I've heard of King Monada prior to the Tejo collaboration.
Yeah.
Ibala. That's how.
But then after the Tejo collaboration, because he was introduced now into the hip hop world, and we're like, oh, okay, this is dope. You know what I'm saying? I mean, till today, that song is still a banger. So that's also the nice thing of the cross pollination collaborations.
Yeah, people like that's why bro, how are you saying Licompo?
Nah, notice
like how are you saying Licompo? I would never say hip hop. I'm not saying hip hop is dead. Bro, you are lying.
No.
let
It's just going through a metamorphosis.
Yeah, let them play Hell No, bro. Play Hell No at a club. Yeah, NSTC. You hear people screaming.
Okay, but let's be honest, right?
Yeah.
Let's be honest. And we can bring you guys spoke about it on your podcast, what Nadia was saying about, why she's stepping back from hip hop, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of toxicity going around. I don't know too many people that would want to stand next to hip hop right now and champion it. Right? Besides like the Four Horsemen thing, I mean, that's really dope. But when you look in other places, there's a lot of criticism. I mean, other genres are getting criticism too, right?
Fair.
But I just don't know what's happening with hip hop, but it's whatever's happening is valid. Where less bookings, dog, they're not booking hip hop artists like they used to, nigga.
No,
It's just not happening.
They don't.
I'm sure everyone is feeling a difference from a 2018, 2017. They're
Of
like,
course, bro.
it's a little lights. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Of course.
You know?
And I think you know what's crazy about that? I think that's why Speedsta is the one who's getting all this heat. Because he's the only guy, well, I would like to say, he's the only guy who's saying, well, I'm hip-hop and I'm forever will be hip-hop. Whether it's hot, whether it's not, whatever, I'll always speak for it. Hence,
sure.
maybe that's why he's getting, or okay, who can we...
Yeah, but aren't the commentators part of the reason why we're here? Especially like the noters. We talk about the noters who say whatever the fuck they want to say. I know you guys were talking about Swisher on your show, how he releases a lot of false or unchecked information, like unverified information.
Yeah, I saw Swisher in Durban over the weekend.
And you tell him like, my chief,
I
dog.
was like, chief, you're killing both of us.
Yeah,
They're cooking
like
both of us.
What's going on?
I'm catching the residuals now because you're not telling the truth, dog.
Yeah, no, that's...
And let me not say not telling the truth. He's just not speaking facts.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because he doesn't know he's not telling the truth. Unfortunately, he just hasn't verified it.
Yes.
So I hear what Nadia is saying because now we have a lot of these things happening. Commentators who, at the end of the day, like, shout out OK Swisher. I mean,
yeah. I saw
your work is dope.
Notes are going at Mswenko Franco as well.
Yo,
I didn't see that. I didn't see that. What did he say about him?
No, he's just saying that there's no credibility.
That's what I'm saying. So
You know?
but he has a point, right? At what point do we find you credible enough to say that, okay, cool, you are an authority within the space that we're doing? Nota actually does have authority because he's done things that a lot of niggas will never, ever do.
And they can't do
that. I will still say that he's a crazy motherfucker. But there's a lot of things I can't argue with.
100%.
You get what I'm saying?
You know,
100%.
I always say this, and this goes to the genres, even the influencer space. I feel like charge it to the game, bro. Like, you as a creative, just create.
I hear that too.
Like, just charge it to the game. If now people are saying, well, I'm not funny, for example, let me make dope as content.
Yeah.
I can't be angry because so now as a podcast is like, nah, I don't think Zille is fun.
Yeah.
You have a say. Everyone has a say, guys. We have the internet. I can literally write on, I just want 3 million right now, guys, and ask you to Uber for me. you get me?
Yeah, but I feel like
there's nothing.
You're right, but I feel like you're skipping over the seriousness of it, right? We're talking about an industry, right? And if we talk about like the national GDP and like what makes what, and we look at a pie and we're like, okay, at some stage 50% of this was owned by hip hop, right?
Yeah.
You cannot say that section of the pie hasn't shrunk.
Yeah.
It's definitely shrunk.
And it's suffering.
So now if it's suffering like it is, everyone's getting less money within this genre. And then there's all this negativity happening. Why would I continue doing something that's negative and not paying me the same way that it would? You get what I'm saying? So I understand what Nadia is saying. It's like there's other things that are paying me better and are very positive. My makeup. The bags are dropping now. My brand as Nadia, the reality show.
Yeah.
Why would I give hip hop my undivided attention and die on this sword?
I get
when it's just not feeding me the same way, and the mental toll is also
it's
like crazy now.
I want to comment. Like, let me tell you, you are absolutely right. Like, but I still stand with charge it to the game. But you're absolutely
I also stand with charge it to the game.
Yeah, like,
but I can also leave the game if I want to.
Let me tell you what happened with Lekompo. You see, I'm gonna tell you how something like that happened to me at some point. So Lekompo was happening and everything was new, and I'm like, one day I sit down, I'm like, you know what? I always say Lekompo here in Josie, and every time I say Lekompo, people get confused. If I say play Lekompo, people are like, what genre is this? You know? And I'm like, okay, I can't blame them for not knowing it. Let me just introduce it. Yeah. I'm not saying I'm the first. I probably someone did. I call Lady Do. I'm like, Lady Do, I'm doing a studio camp. And I want us to have a song. I call Janesh, I call other artists, I call Babette. Oh, these are Lekompo artists, and this is Lady Do. Lady Do is Amapiano for sure. I'm like, let's make a song. We make a song. Lady Do speaks in Mtanda Zagate. You know Mtanda Zagate? You guys don't know him. He's like, he does other genres. He speaks in Zulu. Take the song, take it to TikTok. Guys, when I say people had me when I say that le compo, like they told me,
Oh, the community.
yo.
But you said the Lecompo community on TikTok is crazy.
Yeah, like they're telling me that like you're selling our things. That song better be. You see how the Birimarung, like backlash. When that boy was doing it in the room, type thing. They're telling me, oh no, this song I bet.
They're actually telling you fuck that.
Yeah, no, they're telling me fuck this. Why is there Zulu a lady singing in Lecompo?
Shit.
They're telling me that.
Okay, I hear them, but Amapiano went through the same thing when it went overseas. When the Nigerians touched Amapiano.
Yeah, then it wasn't real.
And then it wasn't Amapiano. It was like, yo, what the fuck is this? But guys, to tell you the truth, if you want more money if you want more of the pie, you have to let more languages partake.
For sure.
Because that's the only way
you have to
grows.
tap in everywhere.
You know what I mean? Hip hop wouldn't be as big as it is now if you couldn't do it in French, couldn't do it in German, couldn't do it in Dutch, couldn't do it in Zulu.
Old school trap.
Like it
rap,
wouldn't be like
conscious rap. Like there's so many.
But I get it. That feeling of this is our thing. So I get it. It's valid. But think about it. Like be business minded about it. It even goes back to
the thing I said about collaboration.
Yeah,
that's how it actually grows.
That's how it.
But sorry to cut you there, right? To what you were saying, you know how? Okay, look. I understand that you have to earn being an authority in whatever respective field you're in, right?
For sure.
But what happened is that the radio stations, the TV stations took hip hop off the TV and off the radio. There was no more hip hop shows on the radio. There was no more hip hop shows on TV. That's where the commentators saw a gap.
Good shot.
Yeah. Like, okay, nobody's speaking about this, so let's talk about the new generation or what we see on the internet, and therefore we are authorities of this space.
Yeah.
So I think that's where they are born. You know?
No, I like the fact that and more of them must be born. More of them.
That's the only way.
That's the only way. More of them must be born. But it's still a valid question. At what point should you pay that attention? That person's and the thing is like an Swisher or Mswenko, right?
Yeah.
They're only gonna get better because they started.
Yes.
And they're going to continue.
Exactly.
So they'll only become that authority by continuing
and
down the journey.
What does it take to be an authority these days?
Exactly.
I want to know.
Right?
Exactly.
I wanna,
exactly.
What does that look like?
I want to know. That hence I'm saying as an artist, you just have to mice because what makes you feel and I get like you know what's crazy? Let me tell you what's the crazy part. People, a lot of like maybe Amapiano artists, I would like to say, they hate podcasters. Abadi podcasts.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
Why do you be honest?
I'm gonna say.
I can tell.
I'm gonna tell you. I won't hold back. Like, they don't like that. Hey, come for the podcast. Hey,
Why?
Because sometimes we say things.
No.
Why?
No, that's not why. Because these guys are not media trained. These guys can't talk. You guys can't answer questions. You guys can't really. A lot of them can't.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah, and they might be too afraid to. And the thing is, that's why I'm so proud of. On your podcast, you had Benzo.
Yeah.
I'm so proud. Because I would have never imagined a nigga like that would have been like, yeah, let me get on the podcast. How many niggas were supposed to be on your podcast before Benzo?
Yeah.
Why is Benzo one of the first Amapiano niggas to come and sit down there?
Let me tell you what happened. It's because the reason was there. Yeah,
it doesn't matter. Shout out to Benzo for that because you've done something that a lot of Amapiano niggas will never do.
No. It takes balls.
You get what I'm saying? It takes balls to do that shit.
Yeah, it takes balls.
Shout out. But we need more of that. Like, why are they so scared, dog? Like,
every time you tell them about a podcast, yo. They even made a diss track. Do you guys know that?
I heard it. I haven't heard it. I haven't heard it. I heard on your podcast.
That's the Scots one, right?
Yeah,
but I haven't heard the song.
Uncool hopped on it.
Uncool.
But let me tell you the funny part about that, ne? Fill up FMB's coming. DJ Maporisa and comes with a small shout out. Ne? So let me tell you.
Shout out to the niggas, yo. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
that's
they want to fill up
huge,
FMB. Yeah. So, but here's the funny part about that. In the promo, the 90% of the promo is MacG.
Yeah.
Yes, I saw that.
I saw that, yeah.
Like 90% of the promise.
But I think they're cool because I also saw MacG talking about it.
Yeah,
like
but
they must be cool at
no,
this
he's
point.
speaking about it like anything that happened. If Speedsta did something today, ne, and it's one of the greatest things that he did, I'm gonna speak. If Speedsta does something I disagree with, I'm still gonna speak.
About it.
Do
Yeah.
do you get it? Like you're gonna speak either way, whatever that's here that we can speak about. I'm gonna speak about it.
Facts.
But I think it will be better for Maporisa to come on the board with Mac. It will be
He won't.
no, but it will be better.
I think Maporisa will get on a pod.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
pod it is?
Not on the main.
Which just not on MacG. Just not on
Tito.
MacG. Maybe El Tito, because El
Yeah.
Tito is he's classy.
Yeah.
Man,
But he needs to go to
Tito's-
Music Pulse.
Who? Never. Not with no time. And she's also sitting there.
No, he
And
needs to go to Music Pulse.
No.
so insane.
Nah,
to go to
Mars
Music
Mars
Pulse.
needs to have that one man. If it's Mars one man and it's like me and
No,
you,
she's
then
she's-
maybe.
No, they must go in like.
Never.
I feel like you know
Never.
what?
I wouldn't do that. Be smart. Don't do that. As a
No,
piano
man.
artist, I wouldn't go to Music Pulse.
No, but like,
Do you hear the way
Dude, have you
Nota
seen-
spoke to Hit Boss
So-
on the phone? Did you hear that shit? I was
Hey,
like,
man.
no, this guy's crazy.
I think that would be entertaining.
It's entertaining,
Because
but
they
no, dog.
always- they're
I would
always having
fight
a
someone.
back-
I would
they
fight
always-
someone, dog. It would be crazy.
You think they'll fight? I don't think they should fight, but like they're always having back and
Live
forth.
jive in your
no,
face.
there'll definitely be moments where
There will be moments where I'm like,
there'll be
dog,
moments where
you know what? You gotta relax
gonna
right
hit you
now.
Omolomong, I can bodyguard yeah.
Yeah.
I see you where once, Baba. Music straight to Music Pulse.
I mean, that's why that thing Reason did. It's gonna be classic forever because it's something that we always say. No, man, you know what? And you actually physically come here and say, "So, what are you saying?" Like it'll be dope. I feel like if they feel like it points to them somehow, they should just come, bro, and be like, "Hey, I heard or you said my song is like this.
Yeah,
What
I'm
were
here
you-
now."
Hey, I'm here now.
I mean, listen, if you can handle yourself 100%, I think I can handle myself on Music Pulse.
Nah,
I can handle
I can't.
myself anyway, right?
Yeah.
Ish, Londie.
What did Londie do now?
I had a flashback to watching Londie on MacG's podcast and she started trending and all that shit. But I can definitely hold myself back. If you know that you can be composed. Like you see a Lady Do. I think a Lady Do can definitely go on Music Pulse. I think she can handle herself. And I think she's intellectual enough
Nah, she's
to
smart. Bro, she's very-
explain whatever she's trying to explain without getting frustrated
Nah.
at then the person next to her. So I think you should know yourself first and
Nah,
foremost.
I don't think I'm cut for that, bro.
For Music Pulse, I think you can handle it, bro.
One day I'm gonna just say
You can
fuck it.
definitely,
But there's so many piano stories that we want to hear about. Remember there was a piano documentary in the beginning. I think it was called, I can't remember, it had Shebeshkt as
I think I know it. Was it on Mozambique?
Yes,
something
yes,
like
yeah.
that, where they were just giving us like the origins, and you know you had your MFR Soul speaking, saying they were your Jazik, saying
Yes,
they
I
were.
was just about to say
Ah,
Jazzy.
yeah.
So there's so many stories that we would love to hear about these piano guys. Like I would love to understand, like from a Momo, like what actually happens that you sometimes miss shows. Like is it a thing of maybe you're not feeling too well? Is it a thing of maybe you don't feel like good? Like whatever
Do
the
you
case
think it
is.
hurts him? Do you think it hurts him to not say and clear
Yeah.
some
Of-
of these? Do you
of
think it
course.
hurts?
Because people
Of
are telling your
course.
story though. That's why.
But
Of
people are
course.
telling your story, but the smarter individual would know that that's not from your mouth, though.
For sure, but it's also not nice when a narrative is being painted around you the
Exactly.
whole time, right?
To who
But-
is it? Who is it not nice to?
That's true as well.
Because
But,
to me, I could just ignore it and I'm like,
and
I'm
carry
chilling.
on doing your thing,
Yeah.
100%. But it would be nice if they had a piano authority.
Yes, a real one. That
where it's like, where it's like
Yeah.
not the
Yeah.
whole team from Music Pulse has to sit with these artists.
Yeah.
But they can have their normal
Yeah, not
show
the
every
whole
week.
team, and
the
they
same
can
way
have
as
that one
as
person that
MacGyver,
sits down.
Then they have the
Yeah.
interviewer.
Yeah.
So in the interview, and you know, okay,
Chill.
Nota, you're not doing
Relax.
this
You're
one.
not- Nota, you're not doing
Swisher,
this.
you're
You're
not doing this one.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
But then
just
that's not
for
Music
the
Pulse,
to
though.
avoid the
But you know what I'm saying? Ne?
someone who's like neutral.
People would still tune in, though. They would still
Yeah,
tune in.
I'm saying ne, or like it's
You could do it.
Yeah.
do what represent
Like
what?
you could on the network.
Yeah, you could be
do
on there with
the-
Mars.
Yeah, we have Mas. I think Mas does it so well because Mas, all these artists, they are not afraid of her. They speak with her every
No,
day.
they're too soft on Mars, and Mars is too soft on them.
No, I don't think so, man. I think Mars
You need
is
some.
smart.
She's smart. That's fine. She can be there, but you need someone
who's gonna
who's
ask?
been backstage, who's not backstage, who's been on tour with you.
Yeah.
You know, like
So-
they
Seen
know.
the scene.
Yeah, seen the
some
real
shit.
the
Yeah,
real stuff.
seen
You know,
some
like
shit.
in hip hop, people
can't
would
bullshit me,
trust me
yeah.
because it's like, Chief,
Yeah. Yeah.
I've seen it all. You know what I mean?
I get that. You know, it's like us. Let's say we have the biggest celebrity like in the world right now. Let's say Drake is coming. The best person to interview Drake would be MacG. It would make sense. Like us as South
never.
No, I'm telling you.
Never.
I'm telling you, he's been doing
Never.
it, man.
I would rather choose Saul over MacG.
I don't know. When I say MacG, I'm talking about the both of them.
Leave MacG. I love
Why?
MacG, but leave MacG out of it. I feel like Saul is the more like intelligent, emotionally intelligent one to know that, you know what, I don't want to fuck our relationship up, so I don't want to ask you that question in that way.
Oh.
MacG is the, hey, after this, you're not my nigga, so...
Yeah.
So,
It's a one-on-one.
yeah, it's just
But-
like, hey, I know after this, you're probably gonna hate me anyway, so...
Yeah.
Like, let me just do it. I'm getting.
I'd give it to a Sizwe. I'd give it to a Scoop.
Scoop.
I'd give
Yeah,
it to a
Scoop.
Nomuzi.
Yeah.
That's my thinking.
Yeah.
I
In
get
terms
that.
of the community of hip hop,
I could
yes,
handle
Yes.
it.
100%. Yes.
That's my thinking.
Nah, you're right. You're right.
You know, funny enough, we are speaking about Scoop today. All these things I saw them. So today I saw an interview with Scoop and Iphonic. Iphonic says
And euphonic.
Iphonic, yeah, that's
It's an
Euphonic.
old one.
It's an old
Just
one.
resurfaced.
Yeah, he said it. If I've dated someone for 7 years, don't ever think I will never go back. I can go back anytime. I mean, especially if I'm richer than you. I mean, if you are with a girl, I'll just come with my BMW and have an apartment for you. And it's shy. And I thought about it. I'm like, bro, how does someone date someone for 7 years and they rock it and you expect they are gonna be with someone new and the person won't have access? That's a lie, guys.
So you think
I think
they'll have access?
yeah,
So you think they'll forever have access?
yeah, they will.
So Zille, what you're saying is, if you meet a woman that's been in a relationship for
With a
5
kid.
years,
With a
no,
kid.
we're not talking about a child.
Oh,
you
okay.
said 7
Okay,
years.
7 years, 7 years.
You said 7. You see
Nah,
now
yeah.
you're moving the goalposts. You see where it's going now. You see where it's going. So you're saying the woman that you married that's been in a 6-year, 7-year relationship, you're
Yeah.
in the back of your head, you're always gonna be like,
You're like,
"Aye, that nigga always has access." Is
Nah, but
that the way you wanna say it?
No. I'm saying it like that, bro. You must always have a half clutch. Even if like the nigga is popping more than me.
yeah.
And the nigga is popping more than me, bro. They've been there for 7 years. And now the nigga's doing so well.
Ish.
That's why it's always better for you to do well for yourself.
Yeah, that's always gonna be the point. But we actually spoke about this last week, and you know, it's a shame. I love what's happening in the media right now with these Grootmans getting caught and their baddies deleting pictures and all that shit. I love it because now my daughter can see. Right? I want women to be raised in a where they can see. And you know, I when I walked in, I was telling them, I was like, dog, all the old gangster films, dog, all the old gangsters. You would watch the film, and when their lady goes out and buys like a fur, they'd be like, "Why are you buying the fur? Why are you buying that flashy car? Like, why are you changing your life up? You know you know what I do for a living. Why are you attracting attention? When did this shit change? When did it change to be like, yo, I know my man is doing some crazy shit, but you know what? I'm gonna have a whole TikTok career showing everything my man bought, everything my lifestyle. It's like, dog, why can't you eat in silence?
Let me tell you
Then
what's
they get
happening.
caught.
Why can't you eat in silence?
No, let me tell you what's happening. You're right. Because back then, when you're like a superstar,
Real gangsters,
and you're
you, like, yo.
you're gonna say, yo, Zille, where I am, like, I'm chilling. Can you please go to Louis V and buy this LV bag and give it to my hand?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You won't even go to.
You won't even go there.
You won't even go to
You don't
LV.
want your hand to go there either.
Yeah, don't want your hand to go there. You don't want it to be associated with you. Let me tell you the real reason it's happening. It's because they are going band for band with each other. Now it's
The
a
girls.
business. Yeah, the girls and the guys also. In the background, they're fighting for
And
the
the
baddies.
guys
The guys, the baddies we can't touch. In the background, they are going, I'm going to buy a Porsche. I want to show you are nothing.
Yeah.
Because now it's a competition. It's not like a thing of a lifestyle.
No shame. It's tough. It's tough for girls because most of these niggas, they're just trying to touch. They're not really.
they're not really
They're not really trying to.
Yeah.
And maybe it's like I just want to touch that one because Speedsta's had or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it's lust.
It's like it's like I want to show that.
Yeah, it's
So,
not about a.
I think also it's CV.
Yes.
Let me tell you.
Roster.
Yeah.
Say my roster.
It's like
My
now,
roster has.
when you and also the reason they post it's a CV. When you say hi, and I'm like hi,
You must know what you're dealing with.
You are dealing with.
Yeah.
Because now I always check highlights. If I see champagne Vev, I say I
100%.
Yeah.
I might.
I also am like,
you're not the one for me.
No.
100%.
LV, no, you're going to Louis.
Yeah.
You're going to live. Oh my days, I don't groove there.
Yeah.
How am I gonna get? I'm gonna be angry that you went to Cocoon when, because you go every week.
Exactly.
You get mad.
And whose table have you had?
Obviously.
Who's buying the liquor?
You with niggas.
What's going on?
Obviously, you
You
with niggas.
Now I'm gonna be the dumb one when I say don't go to live.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
I can't buy you an LV bag, but I saw all those things.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why
Niggas
I
are
don't-
always
I don't
trying to
feel
get a
sorry.
one up on you.
Yeah, 100%.
You know?
And we spoke about this last week. Like,
Niggas-
niggas date for each other.
So,
it's almost like...
The reason I say I feel sorry for girls the most is because, first of all, the niggas just want to bang them.
Number one,
They're not
to
trying to
start with.
take you home and start a whole family with you. It looks cool because it's getting to whomever, number one. Number two, I still feel sorry for women because other women, let's say you dating Sbanbani and you're treating her so well, whatever. Now the girls want to bang you
Just
to get to her.
I experienced that.
You know what I'm
and
saying?
you liked it, man?
Nah, I like that.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I like
the moment you have a partner, then they all come. It's like, dog,
because I remember.
not you.
You know what happened with
You
me?
peep me now.
My ex went to open chats, né? And I would never.
Who's your ex?
Ma, you wouldn't know
No,
her. Yeah.
yo.
Nah.
Open chats is what?
Open chats, the podcast. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my ex.
Dog, me, I live on YouTube. You just run.
No, for real,
I'll be
same.
cooking and I'll be like, what?
It's a normal day, né? It's a normal day.
What's her name?
Her name is Lucy. You don't.
Okay,
I don't think you know her. So 2 years. We broke up 2 years ago. It's a normal day. I'm chilling. I see an episode. Bing. Ow. The promo goes. Nah, he likes pub. Yo. A whole 2 hours asking this girl, how was Zille? What was Zille doing? How was Zille treating you?
Yeah.
A whole 2 hours, Speedsta.
I like pop.
Like, do you like pub? What does he do? What? Like a whole 2 hours, you guys are speaking. You're interviewing this person. I got angry. I didn't know what to do. But after the episode died down, the stocks were up.
You're a child nice. Yeah.
The stocks were up. Like, it
Because
works
now
better
all
than-
those girls are like, oh, okay.
Yeah, and what's wrong
Actually,
with
you know
liking
what? She
pop?
bumped me at Moloko last week in the bathroom. Let me show her.
Yeah. And what's
Zille.
wrong with liking pop, dog? How?
Nah.
what I mean?
So
You think you're dissing a nigga, but another honey's like, oh, you're so
that's
simple.
so
That's
dope.
dope.
Yeah.
I know you like pub. I will cook it for you.
Yeah.
That's how now they haven't
Simple.
They haven't
Yeah.
entered. So I want to know, Speedsta, and I'm asking this because you are in a public relationship.
Yes, please,
So,
let's talk about
Like,
it.
how does because I know a lot of people are like criticizing. They can say anything. Like I said, charge it to the game because you're the one who said this is my honey, this is my doggy. Ne?
Yeah.
How do you guys solve this? Like when they're saying Speedsta did this, is it a conversation that's being had
Yeah.
behind? Like does it sometimes ruffle feathers?
Of course. So for me, like, I've been with people that are in the spotlight, but we've never been public
For sure.
about our relationships.
Not like
right?
this.
Not like
For sure.
not
yeah.
like this.
Not like that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that was another part of my relationship where it's like, the stuff happening on the social media because they always drag my partner into it.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, so it would cause like a little bit of friction at home to be like, Chief, why am I feeling like this? Why am I crying? You know,
Yeah.
so there's also that part of it. So yeah, it's not easy, but hey man, you know, like I always say, people are gonna do whatever the fuck they wanna do, men, women, whatever the case is, right? So if you're saying you're fucking with someone and you guys are doing it, that's what it is. What they do, you unfortunately can't control it.
Yeah.
You know, I've always said, if a honey were to cheat on me, then I'm out. Peace. You know, I'm not gonna fight the nigga.
Most niggas are like that.
You know,
most niggas
Yeah.
are like that. Like, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm cool, sharp. I can't
Sharp.
even look at you the
I'm
same.
not gonna fight you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fight
gonna
the nigga even.
No,
unless
I'm
you're
not gonna fight
disrespectful
them.
about it.
Yeah.
Different story, but you did what you did.
You
sharp.
did what you
know I mean?
did.
Cool.
I
And
get
vice
that.
versa. Like, there's nothing you can
But don't you
do.
regret?
Yeah, I would-
ever? Like, don't you wake up and you're like, yo,
Fuck.
maybe I shouldn't have been public about this thing.
Sometimes I'm like, why? Like, why you gotta hide your happiness?
It's not about hiding though, because for me is we can be happy without the posting. You get
For
what I'm
sure.
saying?
Yeah.
We can be
I
happy
like
without
to
without everything else. We can be still-
when I'm happy and I'm in love, I like to post my person.
Hey,
Yeah, but
That's what I like
but that's
to
the
do.
thing. That's the thing. Don't you
You know?
feel like that is the
It
that's where
opens
it
up.
starts and it opens up the conversation to everyone else? Because now you
No, that's why I never get mad when people have something to say about my
yeah,
relationship.
man, I couldn't
Because
do it.
Because you did it too.
Yeah, I've put it out there,
Yeah,
you
I
know.
couldn't
So
do it. And these guys are worse. These young guys, you guys put all your relationships, you guys monetize from your relationships. Actually.
Let me tell you, I used to.
Guys, how does this thing work? Now the thing is, now we know your whole body count.
Eish,
I used to-
tricky,
How does it work, dog?
tricky.
Because now all the YouTube niggas, when they shell at you, they're already shelling you, knowing
Yo,
everyone.
no, the YouTube
know
niggas are
him.
going crazy because he's like with that one on that podcast.
Yeah, that one and that, and
you're
it's like,
what the fuck
niggas,
just
how
happened?
we-
That's the funniest because I
Jeez.
remember my manager once complained about that, and I'm like, if you go to YouTube right now and say ZilleWIzzy and say girlfriend, you're gonna see close to 7 videos.
Exactly.
Yo,
You get me?
Exactly.
that is crazy.
It got to a point.
That is
You
crazy.
and Bruce.
No,
are
not
always
me.
changing
All
All of
girlfriends.
these niggas, all of these niggas,
Bruce, Bruce loves girls.
all
bro.
of them.
Quality them like Infinity Stones. It's Thanos, that one.
Yeah, these niggas have like a content pillars.
Yeah.
They have their TikTok content where they shoot by themselves, then they have content they shoot with the honey, content they shoot with their honey.
But you guys do it as a somewhat of a transaction.
it's monetization.
What at least for us it looks like that.
100%.
Because it's like why don't you just
Don't
have
lie,
a
guys.
normal
Ghost Luby is
Limpopo
the
girl?
Ghost Luby is the
What's a
blueprint.
Jolene normal
Ghost Luby
Limpopo
is the
girl?
blueprint.
No, thumbnail.
Yeah.
So all I'm
But
trying to
I saw it from Ghost Luby first. Like that nigga used
With
to
the-
monetize with all the ironies. Like I saw it, I was like, damn, there's a young niggas doing
Yeah.
this.
Guys,
Then I saw Bruce. Then
Number
I
one,
saw-
number one, like if we are being quite frank and honest, most of these people, like most of the guys I've seen do this, most of them, I'm not saying everyone, you won't marry this person.
Yeah.
And how did this
100%.
that's the first thing, ne? The second thing, how did this girl get you? She came. Most of the guys who post a lot, ne, especially like when we are coming, you find out he didn't even fuss at this girl. This girl was the one who said, "Ooh, Zille," and I'm like, thumbnail. You get my
Yeah,
point. You get my
yeah.
point.
Yeah,
Like
monetization, man.
They are
One
probably
time.
even the one who are saying, "Or no, I work out today. You are not vlogging."
Yo.
Who said these girls don't want to be posted?
Yo.
No, they do.
They
do.
suggest.
Because it's consent. At
Yeah.
the end of the day,
Yeah, of
they know
course.
what they're getting into, and you're right. They're probably like, "Oh, baby, I'm not gonna vlog
Come on,
today."
Mamta. I vlog.
Oh,
No,
shit.
I remember when I was dating this girl, she was like, if I'm gonna see you, we must go out. So the fun of the
yeah.
but also she
What?
no, she fussed at me. Lina, guys, come on, Lina.
Oh, wait, was
What's
this the
up,
first
nigga,
date? Because I
Coca-Cola?
can get
Yeah.
it. Was this the first date? Because I get it if she doesn't want to come to the crib on the first date.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But if she's saying, I'm never going to see you if it's not out, is a different one.
Vice versa, even the first date she came. Even.
Oh, then she started pulling on that one on you like,
so,
if you don't go out.
You know what's
That's
crazy,
crazy.
ne? You know what's
That's
crazy?
crazy.
People would think, and this is what sometimes people will nyasa you, but they don't realize what they're showing you, they're answering you. So someone will be like, yo, Speetsta, let's chill. And you're like, man, where are you chilling? And you're like, where are we chilling? I'm like, nah, this place out. Like, ish, I don't want to be. And when you get there, everyone's like, yo, Speetsta.
Yeah.
Speetsta. I didn't even think about it because I just said, yo, Speetsta, just come. Oh, so come chill.
yeah.
And when I get there, they're giving you this attention. Like, honey, wait,
What's happening?
it's still up like that. you know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I always get girls, I catch them off guard. Most of the time. They'll be like, yo, Zille, let's go to the movies. I'm like, all right, let's go.
Yeah, let's go watch a movie.
When we get there, oh my days, bro. The pictures that I'm going to be getting to a point where, what the fuck? Like, I didn't think it's like
Like,
You
Yeah,
thought you're just gonna
yeah.
go watch a movie.
yeah,
Yeah,
you know.
stop being naive, dog.
No,
That's
but
your
like-
problem. Stop being
No,
naive.
but I'm chilling.
Yeah.
I chill. I
So you don't mind
For,
it.
for me though, I've never understood that transaction one where it's like you say, you're dating this person but you don't see a future with them.
Yeah.
I've always
I never
seen-
understood that.
I've never understood that. I've always seen that as a waste of time. Like for instance, in my instance with my girl, I used to be with my girl many years ago.
Yeah.
And then we shot me love back now.
Yeah.
And it just happens
That's
to
crazy. Same with my girl right now.
it just
That's
happens
crazy.
to be that she's in the public and
Yeah.
now they see us as a public
Yeah.
couple,
Ye-
But before I was famous, We would go wherever. We would live exactly the same. We'd post.
But you weren't posting it.
We were posting.
Okay, but you weren't in the
We're
same
not like
position.
this.
She wasn't on read the room.
Yeah.
Don't ever fuck with me. What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let us spread it.
Oh shit! Who was she talking about?
Yeah, she was talking about Swisher.
Oh,
Yeah.
she wasn't
Yeah.
talking about Yanda.
She
Yo,
was
No,
talking
no,
about-
no,
I was like, damn, why
Nah,
am I?
nah.
No, I had to ask. I had to
I was
call.
like,
I made calls.
I was like Yanda, because then
When
I saw Yanda saying
No,
some
no.
shit.
No, it wasn't
she's-
about Yanda.
Like
wasn't
beefing
that.
with people on the same podcast, and then Swisher's not on your podcast, so who else could she be?
Yeah.
that's on the
No,
podcast.
No, that was straight to Swisher.
Same time, I
Okay.
called. When I saw the promo, it was at night. When the promo came, I got so scared. I called Dudu. I called Leo. I called everyone. I'm like, guys, how was the atmosphere in the studio? How was this sad? Like, and also, you know how you're catching it? They're not saying the niggas are shooting with it. They're not saying, hey, Lenali, you made Shami so angry. It's like a normal
Yeah,
thing.
you just
You
promo.
see,
Yeah, you'll see.
Like, let's
Don't
say
worry.
Nota speaks about me like shit. They'll come and shoot with us. I'll see you on the day they drop. Or, Nota said this now. I had to make calls, and they were like, nah, she's not angry. It was because of 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
Then I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Okay,
oh,
I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Man.
but that's insane, bruh. Like when it comes to internet relationships,
Yeah.
for me, let me tell you why at the transaction thing. So now I'm thinking, or I'm in love firsthand. When I meet this girl, I'm like, yo, I like this girl. But when you're with this girl, you only realize, oh shit, this girl actually likes the fact that I post a vlog every Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, now she likes the fact that we are going to groove and people. She likes the fact that I have a rider. So it changes as time goes on. You know what? Let's just do it for the love of the game, because now the thing I came here for, the intentions now change.
Yeah.
Hence the transaction thing comes to play.
Yeah.
You get it?
I just feel like it's messy, man. Like
It is.
Too messy,
It's-
man.
It's very
um,
messy, bro.
Like, nah,
oh my
I can't have
God.
everyone knowing my history, dog. You guys are so fucking young, dog. You guys are so young, dog.
yeah. And y'all be doing a
Like,
No,
we already
guys.
we
What-
already
what-
dive
You're
your bodies.
doing a
Like,
lot.
we dive your bodies like live dive. You can
Yo.
pull them
No,
up
no.
on YouTube.
lot.
And be
No,
like,
I
yo,
won't lie. That one is
it's hectic.
Let me tell you what happened this past few days. There's a guy called Sonabili. You know him.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Like,
100%,
does streams proper. Nice stream. He does a tour. Like he's stream for like it's a house or he books a house. So there's a girl on the live stream. Ne? I forgot her name.
the colored girl.
Yeah, I think she's colored. You probably saw the video.
What
No,
happened?
no, I've been following his streams for a while. She's
Yeah,
been
what happened?
No,
'Cause
it's not a girl.
I saw
No.
funny. I saw a funny ass clip now, where the girls nigga
Eh,
started threatening Sonobili. Ne?
that's before how it happened. Let me search.
Yeah, I searched it. Let's see.
Yeah, let me-
tell you.
Cause whoa.
Because
Who has the
I've been
phone?
following his streams for a while. I know like there was that one color girl who's always with
I
him.
see- I
They
see
always
him
do
there.
things together.
That was his girlfriend, I think. At some
I
point.
see. Oh, that was
I
his
don't know if they're
girlfriend.
still
Yeah, look
together,
at
but
this
that was
video.
his girl. That was
Oh,
one of them.
crazy.
Look at this clip. Is it this one?
Yeah, this is the honey.
Yeah.
Wait,
This honey's
So-
nigga started threatening him, eh?
Yeah, just watch the clip, how it happens. Is the volume up? I want them to hear. It's very important.
Yeah. He's like, yo.
It's not.
He's like, say hi to your nigga. Say
Is it
hi to your
connected?
nigga.
He's saying,
Yeah,
He's
that one.
saying, yeah. He's like, tell me about your nigga.
Hey, man.
Where's
This nigga's
the
a
volume
savage, bro.
shot?
I saw this. I
You
saw
saw it?
this. I saw it.
No, I want him to. I want.
I
You
saw
say
it.
we do some crazy shit.
Yeah,
but
I need,
feel like
I need
this is-
some context.
Yeah, I saw this.
Watch this level of shit. Here.
So
This is a different level.
he's streaming from the party or
Yeah,
from his house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't
yeah,
even think it's a party. It just
not
looks
a
like
party.
it's in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know-
So he's just streaming. There's a couple of people at his crib.
Yeah, 100%. It looks like the morning. They just, relaxed.
Shots, is it fine?
Damn. So she agreed to go there.
Go, yeah. Consent. Yeah.
Who's holding her?
One of his boys.
Icy.
Is
One
that his
of
name?
One of his boys.
And I think he's also a streamer or something like that.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a content creator.
So look what the young niggas is doing, bro.
That's crazy.
And the thing is, sure, we used to do the same shit, but not on stream.
No. Well, no, we never used to do that.
On stream. Nigga, we've been naughty. Come
Especially
on.
not on
We've been naughty.
Ah,
dog, come on.
When
We've
I
been
speak,
touring. We've been
Wait.
touring.
We've
Come
even
on.
had-
Aye, we've been
I want
touring.
context.
We've been touring, dog. Come on, nigga.
No, I want.
No, but what I'm saying is you'd never disrespect the niggas.
Because we weren't on stream. There was no way
didn't see.
for it to even be about, like, maybe in private, no one listening, like, yeah, tell me about your boyfriend. There's no one else. Like, cool, nigga.
Fuck that
so you did
nigga.
I'm pretty sure I've done that. Yeah, come on. It's fine, bro.
I've never done
I
that.
get it. I've probably done that kind of
Nah,
shit.
it's Speedsta. We're not original.
So I see where he's coming from, but now they're doing it on stream.
Yo.
And here's the thing, it goes back.
Hey,
it ties back.
this mustn't get dirty, violence-wise.
No, so
Because
after that,
back in the day, if it was like that.
that girl's boyfriend started tagging Sonabila in all his stories.
Yeah,
Like,
and
yo.
they went live, and he was saying things. But
He was like,
all I'm trying
and
to
he's
say,
a Muslim nigga. Like, yo, nigga, we're not.
he's a Muslim nigga.
Yeah, he was
Yes,
speaking
sir.
Arab there, whatever the fuck. Yeah.
Saying like, when I see you, it's on.
Yeah, but like my chat is like
Damn.
sometimes when you show people this is my mate, I don't even like the girl, but because it's Syl's girl, I'm gonna like rock up on her.
Yeah, Speedy, I won't lie, man. You very strong, bro.
Nah,
Bro,
he is, bro.
It's
I won't lie.
no, it's not easy.
you very
Don't
fucking
try this
strong.
at home, kids.
Like, nah, I do not try this at home.
Yo,
Trust me. Like,
nah, it's tough.
you know what I think is one of your saving graces. I think that your girl is also really smart and has been in this industry long enough
Yeah,
to not do those silly mistakes.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like
Yeah.
that you don't
Like,
need her to be
that's
doing.
what I'm saying. Like, for Ethan's girl, why is she agreeing to go to the street?
Why is she
Like
even
why
there?
is she even at the
Let's-
stage?
let's
Why
just
is
start
she
there.
there to begin
Yeah.
with?
That's
Oh,
the-
it didn't end there. They caught her in the bedroom with the other nigga.
Like, she's already disrespecting the
Yeah.
nigga.
Yeah, already.
Yeah,
as soon
or-
as she
like
stepped,
or-
as soon as she thought of, you know what, let me go and
Let me go
visit
there.
there.
Already,
Done.
like,
I
Dan,
told
so exactly, 100%, yeah.
I told someone that I was talking with, and I told her I was like, by the time I try save you, it's already charged.
yeah.
Yeah,
By the
yeah,
time
shy.
I told her, she's like, no, why Gary, you don't want to tell me not to talk? Why don't you want to search my phone? I'm like, by the time I try searching your phone
Yeah, yeah.
and type your it's done.
It's
I
done.
won't be able to save you. And niggas don't know that. Niggas will be holding their girls and taking the find my iPhone. Bro, it doesn't fucking help.
Doesn't help, boy.
It doesn't
The
fucking
only
help.
thing that might help you is Joseph Derry.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
Joseph Derry might be able to save you. Other than that,
Other than that,
forget
chief,
about
I'm,
it.
I'm
chief.
telling you, like, yeah, asking your girl.
Yeah, like
what are
you said, charge it to the game.
Like,
Yeah,
touch it
bro.
to the
We've
game.
all been there, dog.
Once
We've
you
all
act like
been
that,
there.
once you, I try or because like for example, they will tell you no, your hand was way, and when you ask, no, I was not there.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I
But,
know.
but you know what? I do respect these young niggas when it comes to their game, because clearly they're not doing girlfriend allowances. For them, it's like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like
They-
you
but
with me for being with. It's not some baddie shit. You know what I mean? It's not
Yeah.
like, yo, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
yeah.
But I think that's why they don't feel sorry
I don't feel sorry.
being
for
in
them.
the short relationships,
Okay,
being in
yeah.
the transaction.
But I'm saying,
'Cause
think
it's
about
like-
your future. Think about your kids. Think
guys.
about your future
Nah, they're
wife,
young. They're
dog.
having fun.
Your
we
future
were having,
wife.
We were having fun. We weren't thinking about
But
wives.
you don't. But you're not gonna be able to scroll down YouTube and check my history, dog.
Yeah. That's,
You're not gonna be able to go
that's insane.
literally
That's
watch episode by
'Cause
episode.
I'm
and
sure
be like,
most
yo.
of these young niggas know, like, okay, this is my honey, but there's definitely a older bro peeping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
She's coming with a new bag.
Yeah.
She's coming with a new phone.
Yeah, I'm not gonna question her too
I'm
much
not- you
about
know
it.
what? Let me, as long
Like,
as I'm
let me-
fine.
Today she's paying for the date. She's the one who's doing.
Yeah, hey, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna. Wherever
Yeah.
it comes from,
And,
it's up.
and most of the time, these girls are always with niggas that are married.
Yeah.
So it
mostly.
kind of like balances out because it's like, hey, when I'm with my wife
That's
and my
so
family,
hectic,
you
man.
go to your little boyfriend.
That's so.
Ika
that's so-
barriela yao.
Yeah, your bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's so hectic, dog. But I mean, that means that, and of course we've been in, but it's this monetization thing, right? You give me, I give you.
Yeah.
I saw Azania doll. I don't know if we've got the thing. up
Azania
there.
doll.
Azania doll
Eh,
is now
boys
charging
only.
4,999 rand for 3 hours.
As I
of her
does
time.
only.
Yeah.
She did OnlyFans at some point in time, I think.
She's not doing it now. Let me
I don't know.
check.
I don't know.
Let me check if I'm subscribed.
What is she shooting now? How much?
I'll check if my subscription. Let me check.
I've never subscribed on OnlyFans, but I mean, we all know what OnlyFans is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sure she was. I mean, I booked her for the strip club sometime. I think it was last year. I booked her at one of our Wednesday nights.
Yeah.
Dope girl. But I think what she's doing, I can vouch for.
What is she doing?
She's basically escorting. 4,999 rand for 3 hours of my time.
Now she still
To
has
take me out. You know, for me, that's a lot more
She still has.
together here. She's still on OnlyFans.
So what? She advertises or she said it in the.
On her website.
On her
You can
website.
go to her website,
Everything.
Shopify,
She has
and
a
book
website
her for
whereby-
4,999
you know
rand, dog.
what's- you know-
I like that. Versus
It's honest.
it's honest versus, hey, my man, look at these cows, look at this. But you're not telling us, like,
Don't tell
like
me
for
anything.
real, like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean, where this is coming from.
Yeah.
You know, now we're in load shedding because of you and your nigga. dog.
And on your horse,
Yo.
you're
And your, you know what I mean?
But it's so crazy how like things have really, really changed. They were like girls aren't afraid to
They're not.
sell live like
They're
that.
not.
and we
Not afraid to have OnlyFans live like
They're
that.
not.
we prefer that.
I prefer that though. I prefer
But to
that.
what he was saying, like, and then when you want someone's wife and so forth,
I would
because
rather.
back in the day, like, we got away with a lot because, like you say, it wasn't online like that.
Yeah, and also I don't think it was hectic like now, guys.
Yeah,
Kinda now,
now,
like now,
It's only hectic, dog. Everything in the world, there's nothing new under the sun.
yeah.
nah.
There's nothing new.
Or
under
maybe
the
we didn't
sun.
know this level.
It's
maybe
just
because-
that look at the Epstein files, the things that
They
things
been
Diddy, the
happening.
things have been happening. It was probably even worse back then
Been.
because the laws weren't as tight as they
Yeah.
are now,
Yeah,
dog.
you're right.
We
actually.
mild now.
Yeah.
Back in the day, shit used to happen, dog. Niggas have gotten away with a lot of things. Dog.
Yeah.
I, you know what's crazy? Like to a point you are now even like, let's say you call girls for groove and it's your first time. I always joke. I always say a joke. I'm like, hey, but guys, through with Narina 2000. I always
Yeah,
say-
yeah.
And you know what? You know what's crazy about that? They should actually be offended that I'm saying, or why would we? But
I'm
they'll
sure
tell you-
most of them wouldn't.
No, most of
I'm
them
sure they
don't
would just
get
be like, "Alright,
offended.
sure, sure."
Yo.
Do you understand
Yeah,
how
they don't get offended.
How
They'll be
fucked
like,
up
"Okay,
this
sharp,
is,
sharp."
Bro,
bro? The
that
fact that
is-
someone is accusing you might pay them tomorrow. It's not even a problem.
Yo.
They'll tell you, don't worry. You won't
That's
get
that
Now, back.
bullshit. That's why I personally, like, I don't want to be single, bro.
I don't want to be single.
That's where you get into. That's where you find yourselves in some weird.
But I don't
ass-
need to be in a relationship stupidly.
No, I agree with you.
You get what I mean?
But
I don't
like,
want to be
if
single.
you're in a relationship, you don't need to be calling girls over.
Yeah.
You don't.
You don't need that.
You
Yeah.
don't need to be doing that because
Yeah.
you're gonna find yourself in compromising situations with you. You know.
Speedsta.
You know, I actually prefer I prefer my friends have girlfriends as well. So we
Yeah,
all
yeah,
like,
it makes
if
it
they
much-
don't have
it makes it
girlfriends,
much
shy.
easier. It
It's
makes
way
it much
be-
easier.
I saw a TikTok of saying this girl saying, I don't know her handle. She said, unfortunately, when you get inside a relationship, there are certain ways and certain people you have to cut off completely.
Yeah.
I agree with
I
that.
agree with that.
Yeah,
I
like,
get that.
and it made sense. Or there's no way, bro. There's no way Chill is my best friend, and I'm just gonna align. There are certain things that you also wanna achieve in life, whereby
Yeah.
if really you wanna reach this level, there are certain people you'll be like, they won't
You have
understand.
to cut. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that.
I mean, listen, it's tricky. I thought you would make an example of more like male-female relationships, because for me that those are the first to go. When
Yeah, even male.
yeah, but male that can last depending on where
Yeah.
they are in their lives. But the male-female, that's usually the first problem.
Problem.
Yeah, the male
That
female.
What
needs
about
to
the
get
female?
sorted out.
What about the female where you know that her friends
Is
are
that
baddies?
yeah, he hoes
That
and
one-
everything.
that's
Like,
the one
I
that's
know
Nah,
what
that-
your
nah,
friends
yeah,
do.
no, I don't go for that.
I feel
I
like
don't
that
go
one
for
is
that.
worse.
Because
I don't
I'm
go for
like,
that.
okay, cool, you're gonna go to the party with your friend.
Nah, no
Fine,
parties.
no problem.
No parties.
I
I
ain't
say,
no
go to
insecure
the
nigga.
restaurant. There's a restaurant
Where are you
there.
guys gonna sit?
Yeah.
Who are you sitting
Who are you
with?
sitting with? Who's buying the
Who's
shit?
buying the shit?
What's up?
And what's
Yeah.
the conversation?
100%.
That's being
Yeah,
I don't trust.
I remember
That's how I
Vanessa.
am. 100%.
It's like, bro,
yeah, I'm like, yo, there's a restaurant there. You can go from 12 to 6, 7. You know what I mean?
look,
Why do you need to?
I don't like to be like possessive and tell
That's not
you as my
possessive.
partners.
That's not
So
possessive.
But what I will say is
I'm not
that,
gonna tell you what to do. I'm gonna suggest.
yeah, okay, that's better.
I'm
Because
suggesting.
me, all I'm saying is that friend that you're talking about, I know her.
Yes.
I know
yeah,
her
I know
outside
her.
of
And I
you.
know how
Yes,
she moves.
I know how
I've
she
seen-
moves.
I know how
Yeah.
she
I know what
Yeah.
she be doing.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
What
there
you
is-
do with
Yeah.
that information is up to you.
There is a
Just
nice thing,
know
it's scary.
that I'm gonna be the Popeye. They're gonna be like, Speedsta Popeye.
Exactly.
Nigga plumbing in media.
Exactly.
You
100%. Ooh.
It's very scary, that one. Like that.
know?
That one hits.
You know that one. It's like, I guess nice.
Ah, get part. Bafale nickname ka mfanola wa di archer.
Yeah.
Vanilla ya di archer guy.
Zille speaking from experience.
No, but like the reason I'm saying the female is scary. To a point that they once told my manager, a girl once told my manager that you're so pretty, you're wasting your potential. Imagine, I'm talking about someone who has a husband, someone who has a baby, but a girl is telling her, "You're so pretty, you're wasting your potential." Imagine.
Yeah.
A girl is gonna tell
that
your
shit
girl
is the
that.
most common.
Yeah.
That is even more common than a nigga.
I can link you up with a better nigga.
Yeah, like
that is
Zille.
and that goes back to what Speedsta was saying. It's like, I know, I can see this mindset, I can see, and there's nothing good here that's going to contribute to what we've got going on if you spend your time there at all. And women are gullible, dog. She might be like, I'm a girl's girl, and then she'll get in some shit because of her friend and embarrass you, like you said. Now you at the wrong table with the wrong niggas.
People,
you know when they act like you are overthinking it.
Yeah.
When they no, but come on, we're just going to the
women are
club.
very gullible. Yeah,
she's
women are
hosting.
very-
Bruh, guys, this thing of girls telling us or they are supporting their friends, they are hosting. That's a lie, bro. We are miracle.
Thank you for saying it, Zille.
Yeah,
Like, that's as straight as we can say it. But
especially the hosting girls.
no, of course the hosting goes. That goes without saying.
Yeah.
But like you said, you don't like being controlling. But so at what point is that? Do you say, okay, cool, she's just being a girl, I need to let it go?
Yeah.
What's, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm with you. At these days, there's no point.
As soon as a thought passes your head, just know that there's a possibility.
Yeah.
As soon as you kind of...
I'm sorry, man.
I'm not sure. What you say, I'm not sure. It's I think it's better. Like, it's scary. It's scary to be in a relationship now, especially if the person you're finding them now.
Yeah.
It's better, like, I think it's much safer to what you said, or when you take someone that you've been with.
Yeah.
It's much safer.
I don't have the capacity to, hi, what's your name? What do you like?
Let me introduce you to my lifestyle, my way of thinking. Okay, but don't you feel like you get in trouble? Because if we're to be honest, it's almost like a double standard, because we are in this industry in the capacity that we're in. Also, you also host at clubs and host at events. And there's women that come around.
100%.
And as a man, you actually want to be a good enough host.
Yeah.
To be like, you're safe here.
Yeah.
You know, you might be with my nigga.
Yeah.
You're safe, you know?
For sure.
But that also gets you in trouble now, because the pictures come out, the stories come out, and
100%.
it's like, who's this? You didn't tell.
The nice thing about being in a public relationship that I'm always with my girl.
Yes, okay. I was
that's
going to say,
dope.
that's a pro. So she sees it happening. She knows
I avoid so much by just going with her to work,
so
and she's coming with me to work.
She can see it. Yeah,
it avoids so much like rubbish, you know, because the other part of it, especially with girls, beautiful girls, whether they're hosting, whether they're DJs, whatever. 99% of the niggas that are booking them just want to bang them.
Yeah.
No,
they don't actually care about their talents, whatever. They know what they're doing, you know.
They even
They'll be
DJ
like,
for them.
let me book you in East London.
They know what they're doing.
They know exactly
Come to
what they're
Cape
trying to do.
They know what they're doing.
I can only book a ticket for
Now when you're at the gig, they're saying to your girl, she doesn't have her own table and her own rider. No, it must all share.
Yes.
No, now it's we'll all go in my car, in one car to the accommodation.
Yeah.
Accommodation.
No, you know what? I would like Speedsta definitely gave us the best plus of the public.
Trust me.
You know,
even with my girl, she must go work, you know. I'll never stop her when she
come on. Yeah, 100%.
vice versa.
100%.
But you must go with a man.
Yes, 100%.
Your manager must be a man.
Yeah.
Especially if you're one man, not just you and your girl and your girl.
Just one man each
If you
time.
Hold up.
in fucking wherever.
Hold up,
You must go with your manager because I've got to be somewhere else. But your manager has to be a man.
Yes.
Don't tell me you're going with a friend or they're going to want to bang both of you.
Yeah, 100%.
No, but it's just song. artist.
And again, girls are gullible and they're girls. So if my girl gets into some shit, I was just helping her. I was just making sure that she was safe.
Yeah.
I was just, and
What
now
should I
you're
say?
compromising me.
Yes.
But if you got a nigga there, he's gonna be like,
We're not
we're
doing
not
taking the same
shit.
transfer.
Yeah,
we're not.
I won't lie. You just. Nah,
You know?
just. I still fight about the same shit with my girl. My girl will be like, "Yo, who's this and who nigga?" And I'm like, "Babe, I don't want you in those environments. So I'm never gonna be public. You'll be in certain environments. If I go to an award show,
When it's important.
if I go to like important,
Yes.
events or whatever, and I
Yeah.
know it's gonna be controlled, and you know what I mean. the first time she went out with me, I make sure there's a bouncer all the time.
Yeah.
If you're gonna go out with me and there's gonna be a bouncer. When you go to the bathroom, bouncer is going with you to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I'm not taking you to the bathroom.
Yeah.
But I need to make sure you can go wherever you want and still be safe.
For sure.
She's still learning those things. But with me, it's like, oh, but what about you? And I'm like, yo, babe, listen, I've been in this industry for almost 20 years, dog. You're not gonna now put the boundary up for me now.
Because it does happen. It's happened many times in our careers where the promoters were females and they were trying to get us to bang them.
100%.
No.
We were booking them and it's like, no, we'll use the same transfer.
Yes,
What
100%.
the fuck?
100%.
I don't want to be in the same transfer.
100%.
What you said is so crazy because most of successful DJs, ne, and maybe like your top 2 or top 3, let me tell you the truth.
They got a woman.
No, most of female DJs.
Oh, you mean female
Yeah,
DJs?
like now, especially
Okay,
the baddies, like their managers are their partners. Hence, they are successful. Like the most successful ones, their managers are their partners.
I don't know about that one.
I'm talking.
know
Okay,
about that one.
I'm gonna talk about like your.
Tell me about who you know, because the ones I know are not their partners, dog.
Yeah.
The female DJs I know, their
Maybe
partners
it's a
are off
you.
doing
It's
some
like,
other
it's
shit.
a-
Yeah.
They usually have no time for the club,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
Like,
I don't know if this is public knowledge.
Because I've never liked that one of working with your partner. But when I'm
that
working
one's
with your
tricky, dog. That
partner,
one's tricky, dog. That one's.
where you
don't do
sing
it.
invoices.
Yeah, don't do it.
You know the itinerary.
We're not having sex this week.
You know, like it's.
Why are we not having sex this week?
Yeah, as much
Is it
as
because-
we're together, I don't think.
And then
we
the
need to be
money,
working
it's like,
together.
damn, okay, let's put things into boxes. Now we have to now talk about our mental states together. Then we need to talk about the money that didn't come in that
Now we
needs
have
to
to
be
go
changed.
yeah.
And then why did you accept this? And then it's like, damn.
a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot, boy.
I don't
What
like-
were you going to say?
I
Don't
don't like
stop.
that
Don't
one.
stop. What were you going to say?
I thought you were gonna say most of the successful ones have male managers or male road.
That one I
managers.
know.
No.
That one is a
I
fact.
feel like everyone.
That one
knows
is a fact, yeah.
ne? But the reason or it's either the partner is there, not even doing too much, but the partner is always there.
Yeah.
Like your uncle waffles. Like relationship partner, and I think that's why I'm a protector more than she realizes or cares about. If I'm with my partner, I'm safe. Because they would do that. Hey, waffles, please come.
But doesn't that also block some of the energy that is directed towards you?
Sometimes you just want to be yourself. But if I've got fucking Kai in the cut watching me, maybe I can't flirt with a speedster. What if I wanted to?
You know what? I actually saw a
What if I
video.
want to wink at a speedster
I actually saw a
today?
video where he removed some
but like,
nigga from the
why-
decks. I saw a video where he
What's
removed a
that?
nigga from the decks that was playing before Waffles, and then Waffles came on stage, and then he extended his hand to Waffles, and then Waffles shook his hand.
Yeah.
And then Kai just reacted and then removed them from
see.
stage, right? So now, I'm not saying that's bad, right? I'm not saying
No,
that's
that is
bad, but I'm
bad.
saying, I'm not saying, no,
what if that's a client?
me, I don't know what was happening before that. Maybe he saw some signs within this guy that made him say that, no, danger to
That's
my
fair.
girl.
That's
I don't want him interact, because I'm that type of nigga, dog.
Sure.
You know, I would drop kick you now if I
know,
feel
it's
like, yo,
more
you know
than
what I mean?
anything, you know
So I don't know
something.
what was happening, but on the other side, if he was just the DJ before, didn't do anything besides,
Come on.
hey, he's also trying to get that moment where he can,
And
people
that's-
can see
yeah,
that, you know
you
what I
guys
mean?
are colleagues.
And you never know, a hit song
Behind the
could have
DJ
come
booth.
from that, you know what I mean? Are you taking numbers that say, hey, I'm so-and-so, please take my number? You as the manager, are you open to the male energy to say, let me take your number for her,
Yeah.
send us the music,
Yeah.
let's see what we can do.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I get that. I get what
You get
you're
what I'm
saying. I get what, but I feel like it's much better that way. Like than when
Which way?
Like where the partner is there. It saves you from a lot of things. As much as because everything has disadvantages. You get me? Sure. Yeah. Sometimes you'll be like, hey, I don't want to sit here. I want to book Tsego's hand, but hey, I just don't want to sit here. And I know Tsego's going to be there. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I create the manager.
Yo, that never happens, dog.
No,
That's
it
a
does.
lie,
So
bro.
for the hands, it does.
It
Like,
does. For the
That's a
hands.
lie.
many times-
Depending on what they want your hand for.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I know. So I've heard it so many times where niggas like, like some buka or no.
Yeah, because they want to sell bottles. Because they want to sell bottles, right? Yeah, they want niggas to send you bottles.
Yeah.
Now you know when
100%.
you are booked for your talents.
Yes.
Yeah, like
Let me give you an example. Like Durban Gogo.
yeah.
It wouldn't fucking matter. if she traveled wherever she went with her man. It wouldn't matter because she is that talented. The hype is that crazy around her.
For sure.
That Durban Gogo is not there to sell fucking bottles because she's in the section shaking ass or nothing like that with her friends.
Yeah.
She's there because she's Durban Gogo, nigga.
Yeah.
You respect it. You get what I'm saying?
Otherwise, fuck off.
So it depends what your...
No, it's nicer. I feel like it's way nicer, especially in the beginning. Like when you're starting to pop off. Like where we all want to see you.
True.
It's very important that your partner is there. True. I think as time goes by, we'll just book you because Udiamachila, like you are talented. But in the beginning, and you won't know.
True. Let me give an example. Shout out my baby Nadia Nakai. You know I love you.
Yeah.
But you know we had a conversation a couple of months ago, and you know she was telling me how tired she is of the club scene and how tired she is of everything. And I was like, okay, what is one of the things that's making you feel like that? And she's like, you know, like the way these niggas want me to dress when I arrive to the club. Like, you know, some people will complain if I arrive in jeans and heels to do my job. They'll be like, oh, but you arrived there looking like that. You know, why are you arriving here looking like this? You know what I mean? So there's that pressure. And you said in the beginning it's nice because in the beginning it's about maybe your hit song, how new you are, you know, just the talkability around you. Yeah. But as years go by, it's like, yeah, but there's new people. Why should we book you?
Yeah, exactly.
There's that extra thing that
it's like, I understand that she's pretty. But the quality is not the same. There's absolutely, like, there's so many DJs where I'm like, you cannot tell me that person plays better than me. Absolutely not. Maybe they are just less than me. But you cannot tell me that they're well on their way, but you cannot tell me in your life, I've heard this person play. It's not one specific person, but it's not about the talent or what you can do. They want to sell bottles. So I think that's why that's why I'm tired of it.
Yeah, that's why I said, like, in the beginning,
tired, bro.
It's very...
Nightclub is tiring, guys.
She's so tired, bro.
Nightclub.
She's so tired, and she's doing so well with the makeup and with the brand side of things, where she constantly asks herself, like,
venues
what am I doing this
and
for?
Curated events, and then obviously your festivals.
Yeah.
That's where we at.
I feel like the real money is even behind the scene when it comes to events.
Yes.
That's one thing I realized.
It's gotta be your event.
It's gotta be your. I'm saying that,
it's gotta be your event.
I realized, I'd rather pop off with hosting events than pop off by performing at events.
Guys, actually, let's give some knowledge before we close out. Let's give some knowledge because all of us here are very familiar with events and throwing events and maybe talking to brands. Maybe let's give the people some insights when it comes to that, because I think this one is definitely a gem.
Yeah.
Where do we start, right? And I feel like Shimza is such a great example, man. I was watching his interview with MacG, and he gave so many fucking gems about how
that's what he
owns the ice.
Yeah.
He owns the fencing.
Yeah.
He owns the couches and how he invoices himself. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to figure out how I get there.
For sure.
I'm still trying to figure out how do I get to that point. Yeah. You as a young nigga.
Yeah.
When you say it's more lucrative to be in the back, I know there's a lot of expenses that come with this shit, though.
Yeah. For sure.
I think he's a good example, though. I like what you did with that Marvel gig of yours.
Oh, the combos. How did you, were you there? Did you come?
No, I follow you. I know even this going on. I follow you, you know.
And it's my second one, by the way.
You see,
nice, dope. You see,
and I like the promo work you did behind it, whatever. So I think that's where you start. You start with a venue.
Start with night.
You know, a venue.
A good deal with a good venue.
Good deal
that's
with a
willing
good
to give
venue.
you, like, what kind of deals? Like, they take 100% of the bar, you take 100% of the door.
Well, what you
something
guys
like that.
discuss.
You guys discuss.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. So, number one that I'm gonna say is that, like, a lot of people, the reason they don't reach like higher levels is because they wanna make money same day.
Yeah, same time.
A lot of artists
even within the first 3 gigs, like, guys, forget the first 3 gigs, forget it.
You made a song, hip hop, is trending right now. Speedsta say, come to the podcast. You already want to be paid.
Yeah, you already said, you know what?
No, Speedsta, come on, bro. Like, give me like 30.
But wait, I wish South Africa gets to that level.
Of course, we all
where we can offer 25,000 for fucking interview.
For an interview,
I would love that, you know? But yeah.
Like, in the States, sorry to cut you there. Let's say, like, with the hip hop niggas, let's say when you're shooting a music video, right? It's not like, yo, Tsecho, we made this song, what I'm paying.
So now you must come to the video. No,
what he'll say to you is that, like, yo, we've made the song. I really want you in the video. How can I make you feel nice? Can I get you a jet from Mafikeng to
where? Accommodation? Can I do the styling for you? Can I make sure the food, the per diem? Can I?
What you say?
Yeah.
If you hear Drake stories, what Drake does for niggas every time they like hop on a song, it's crazy. They will be like, no, Drake said no. Go to OVO and get all the outfits that you
get
want.
everything you need.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
So
if you can afford it,
yes,
in your budget, why not?
Why not? Yeah.
Because a nigga's taking so much out of his own schedule.
Yeah,
I don't want us to get too far, ne?
Yeah.
You were going to
so
I really want us to give them the knowledge.
Okay, so number one, I just want to give a huge, and people don't know this, a huge shout out to Amapiano niggas. Like the Amapiano guys, how they book each other. Now there's a time whereby your Speedsta come to my gig, I'm not gonna pay you. When you do your own gig,
it's not just Amapiano, nigga.
Yeah, like
it's the way the
that's how I
industry
knew.
works.
No,
that's how I knew. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I would always think.
You didn't know that?
Yeah, I didn't know. When I came to Jersey, I didn't know.
Whenever we talk Cotton Fest, the very first Cotton Fest, we never got paid a single cent.
The first three Cotton
Fest, we never got paid a single cent.
Yeah. I always thought people who go to Cotton Fest 50,000 at least.
Maybe now, but we were building his vision. Rest in peace to Ricky. He said all of us down. We were building
he said all of us down.
Yeah, he said everyone down.
Either you want to be a part of this or you don't. And if you don't want to be a part of this, it's all good. But this is what I'm trying to build.
Okay, so
dog, don't even worry about it. Whenever you need me, however you need me,
I'm your guy.
You. Yeah.
So like I'm saying this because I think it's a good thing because now we are trying to build each other. We are gonna get to a point whereby now the event is so huge. I'm not even gonna communicate with you because we've built it. Now they're saying, Speedsta, how much do you want? And I tell them, I'm like, yo, make sure that Speedsta gets everything that he wants.
Yeah.
And they handle you, né?
100%.
And I feel like when it comes to events and stuff, people wanna make money fast.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the first thing.
Guys,
it doesn't make.
And let me tell you, the guys that want to make money fast, I can already tell you, those are not the guys that can pull in the favors.
Yeah. Yeah. They can.
Those are not the guys that can pull in the favors.
Yeah, because the other part of it is like, if Tsecho's asking me as Speedsta for a favor, it's like, cool, no problem, Tsecho, I'll do it for you, knowing that I'm gonna use him.
Yeah.
When it comes to mine, please, I need that.
Exactly.
The same thing.
So
100%.
I personally don't do a lot of birthday favors because then you just find a lot of people asking for the favor, but it's like,
when am I gonna get it?
What
back?
is it that there's nothing that I'm gonna get
back?
Oh,
out of it.
you don't do it.
100%.
You know?
Yeah.
So me,
But because you're my boy, I don't mind giving you a better rate.
Exactly. So I use tiers, right?
Yeah.
So if I know that I can definitely get this back from you. Like I know that your brand is clean, it's moving right now. Shop, get it for free, whatever. Then the next tier is okay. Pay for the transport, pay for my security, pay for whatever needs to happen, pay for my DJ, so that I don't come out the pocket.
Exactly.
Then the third tier is okay. Here's the homeboy price. Let's do this. So that I know that when you charge me, it's the same.
It's the same.
So if I'm charging you for free, I know that when you get it back, it's for free.
Wait, speaking about this, I actually saw your face at propaganda. You're doing an event to go propaganda. I saw like
you
because I was
23rd.
in PTA. This now that I'm thinking of it, I'm like,
Zille, I might need a favor. I might need.
I'm your guy. Don't worry, I'm your guy.
I might need a Speedy. I might need a favor, nigga.
What's the date?
23rd of May. 23rd of May.
I'm making 125 July.
Okay.
Another one in
get
Val.
me,
Let's rock.
Yeah,
I was drunk though.
Yeah, 23rd of May propaganda. The birthday bash tickets are on CompuTicket right now.
But that makes sense for me to do Tsecho a favor because I run a hip hop show, right? I run a hip hop event.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean?
Why not just
that makes
pay it
sense
back?
for
It's like
me.
it makes sense.
So, when are you going to? What is this?
No, the radio show is coming this weekend.
I'm actually coming this week.
But I'm talking about my live show, like the hip hop floor.
Oh, okay.
The actual event.
But it makes sense, guys.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I mean, Speedy doesn't announce his performance.
I don't announce lineups.
Hip hop floor anymore.
Oh, you don't?
So
Yeah. Because I just wanted to be about the experience.
I feel like that is so niche, bruh.
You know, so it's like.
And that's another thing. And Alicio told me this. Alicio from Louis. What are the other clubs? Montana, Palms, Okio. He told me, yo, my boy, if you wanna do something and sell anything to any of these promoters, sell an experience.
Yeah. Experience.
Sell an experience. Don't sell a lineup. Yeah.
Even for the people who are
Yeah,
going to take
selling
Arrive there, they must be like,
experience.
holy, what's happening here?
So speaking about experience, you see, best of both worlds. Guys, Shimza, they don't. There are things that you think.
Production, yeah.
So
Yo, guys, they don't
like, they don't compromise. So you think, and you know how I knew Shimza is way far when it comes to events. You think certain things don't matter, ne? But when you look at the videos, you're like, oh,
I know
shit,
what you mean.
this matters.
I know.
Oh shit. Because for example, there were tanks behind the stage doing water like that. And if you're watching videos, you'll be like, why are tanks doing like when people are performing and let's say a beat is dropping, that water goes up, and now you're like, oh shit. And they realize that okay, people like stage. You know what we do? Let's do a stage for people to be at the back because people like that experience without disturbing the
That
DJ.
comes from traveling because Shimza's always traveling. So he's taking notes all over
And
the
I was about to
world.
say, I take
He
constant
takes
notes.
Yeah.
I take constant notes. Yeah, we got you. I take constant notes. When I go to events, same thing as you. I'll whip up my phone and be like,
Make
yo,
a note.
include this. Like, yo, find out about this. Like, yo, on Monday, make sure I follow up on this. You know what I mean? 100%. I love that.
And when at the event, you used a howler to pay. So I still probably have 200 in it. So you don't use your card because you know how waiters sometimes rock you and say e-wallet. So all the money is already
You
there.
load it on
and
your
you
thing.
think it's an unnecessary thing, too much admin. Can't it saves him a lot of money?
Yeah.
Because we go to events whereby Hennessy's maybe like 2,000 and someo's like, I don't want to.
Exactly.
Yeah, get low. Yeah,
Now,
on the side, you know.
You're surprised. Why did the bar not make this money?
JR just started one as well.
What, a festival?
It's a festival paying. It's like a way of paying at a festival.
Oh,
I
okay.
think it's called Speetsta.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope I'm saying that right, Jay. I'm actually doing the hip hop floor today, which is Friday.
Yeah.
With him, what's Server? Sorry,
Server.
Server. That's
Server.
the name. So that one is similar to Howler, in the sense of you download the app, and then let's say we are going to whatever the party is, best of both worlds. You order whatever it is that you want from the app.
Yeah.
They bring it to you.
Oh,
Then
shit.
you can either pay.
Yo, shout out JR.
by
That's
Apple Pay.
crazy, my nigga. That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's crazy.
So
That's
I
crazy.
saw he
That's
did the
crazy. That's
promo.
crazy.
I think they were doing a gig last week. There was a festival. Like I said, they're doing the hip hop floor with me as well.
Yeah.
So all of these cool solutions, you know, you can only learn these through traveling.
Oh.
Are they putting some money up?
Who Jay and them?
Yeah.
I mean, they created the app. So now they
I mean, to collaborate with your event, are they putting some money up, or you?
yeah. So they put up the systems. They put up the waiters.
Okay. So that's free of charge.
Free of
basically.
charge. Yeah.
Yeah.
They put up all those.
Nice.
systems.
Shout out,
So
JR.
basically, they have like
Shout
a
out.
main iPad. or
Damn,
a
JR,
few
I might need to
iPads.
come talk to you. That's crazy.
Yeah, so like if
I need
we're
to come
chilling
talk to
here,
you.
like us three, the stage is over there. We're at whatever party. We don't have
just
to
say,
call a
"Toot,
waiter.
toot, toot."
Say, "Toot, what do you want to drink, boys?" We order whatever we want. They bring it.
That is the
you know what,
future
what
Yeah, so
They don't
similar to your
compromise.
howler thing,
Yeah.
where they're not stealing your money as the guy running the
Right,
bar.
okay.
Yeah. Like they don't but guys, they don't compromise. On stage there was like something that took out smoke. But you don't realize those things. When you're watching videos, you're like, oh shit. This
Yeah.
is why this was like this.
Yes.
This is why this was like.
Yes.
And he's showing us, or you know what? Guys, I'm bringing
World
like
class.
you
Yeah.
feel Ibiza vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know?
I mean, but shout out Major League. They also did that early on. They
for
the
sure.
community,
The-
yeah,
the-
and just the
the-
things
the
like
sound.
with the cotton candy at the private events. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like those kind of things.
Yeah.
The games, the punching
members
bags,
only.
the VR games. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that shit
just
is
small
that
little
shit is really-
touches.
But I mean, listen. Anyway, this is all the smoke. And before you wrap up, we do this thing where you tell us what your smoke is for the week. Anything that you feel like deserves attention, anything that you feel like is not right, anything that you want to clear up. This is your time.
Damn.
You want to start? You should start.
Yeah, let me
I think
start.
it's
So I saw my chick and I were training the day after the matches,
Yeah, I saw
where they're
that.
basically saying I'm yanking her,
Oh yeah, I saw that, and that's not true.
right?
That's not true.
So only someone who cares about you and is smart enough will know that she works at YFM. I work at 5FM, which is our Metro FM sister channel.
Yeah.
So what was happening is we took photos and I said, babe, let's take one round of paparazzi photos and we go. Because now they wanted individual photos and I'm like, Chief, I'm not really trying to have individual photos like that because I still have to respect 5FM. And I don't think you should be on a carpet like that
yeah.
at a Metro FM thing.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, let's take them together, let's get into shit together, and we out.
And we out.
You
You know what's crazy? I was watching that with my girl. So I watched it with my girl, and then it was like, I was like, babe, I was like, nah, he's not pulling her at all. And then I explained it. I said, yo, if I was there, I'm imagining, and this was my scenario.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm imagining I'd give you a talk beforehand, and I said, babe, we're gonna move through this thing.
For
right?
sure, which
Yeah.
we did.
And then I say, and then something happens where you, as my girl, maybe you're a little bit too friendly with whoever's trying to get your attention.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, babe, we're done with that.
We're out.
Let's keep it moving.
Yeah.
Now, it looked like a yank because she was wearing heels and a
Yeah.
tight dress
Yes.
at
And
the
she was
bottom,
not even looking
and
at
she
you.
couldn't move her legs
Yes.
in that fashion.
Yeah.
And my girl was like, actually, you're right. Because I've told my girl this before. I said, babe, listen, when
Yeah.
you're with me,
So
I'm the guide. If I tell you we're moving,
exactly,
we're moving.
especially if you're accompanying me.
Yeah, 100%.
You know.
We're moving.
If I accompany you, you will
Yes,
tell me
you're
how
being
to
a bit too
move.
friendly. I'm going to shut it down.
Yeah.
Fuck
I
that
get
guy.
that.
Let's move.
You know?
I get to a point. I get that because I remember like when, especially if like someone new that I'm dating, I would tell someone, I'm like, just make sure you follow this guy. Let's say we are moving like
Yes.
together.
Yeah.
I'm just
Just make sure.
Not don't
100%.
worry about me because
Yeah.
I'm gonna be in a hurry to a point where I just want to be in the section or do whatever. I don't want
Yes.
to interact for now
Yeah.
because if I start interacting, it's gonna take time. But it might seem more Zille is leaving his girl with someone else.
For
Why-
sure.
Nah, that's weird, my nigga.
And-
yeah, yeah.
That's weird. Don't do that.
That's what.
That's
Look,
weird, dog.
that's Muna.
What's your all the smoke? Because that's about to be my smoke right now.
No, it's not. It's not.
What's
Anyway,
your-
so that was my all the
yeah,
smoke.
Yeah, that's yours.
Stop
yeah.
creating a
Stop creating
narrative.
that narrative.
And the nice thing to what we spoke about earlier, I didn't even respond to a single one of them.
Hey, shout out
Lovely.
Speedsta for
So
that.
now they don't know
Bro.
what to do because
Yeah.
I'm no longer.
See, now that's
I'm no
growth.
longer entertaining.
That's
'Cause
cool.
you
The
could've
art of
shared.
war. The art of war. Speedy.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
You could have.
What's yours?
What's mine, man? I feel like what my smoke is the fact you're like people when they can't get to you, they must not try to link up with people that can also get you. So like I don't like the fact that when you're fighting with me and he's also fighting with me, you guys are linking. I don't like that. When people are fighting with me, just like there's no need to do meetings about me. That's all. And they will know the people. That's my smoke.
Guys, that's always gonna happen.
It always gets back
that's
to you.
Always,
Yeah.
and it's always gonna happen. I think it's human nature, man. It's literally
fuck,
always gonna
man,
happen.
you know,
but-
and
but
click.
that deserves all the
Yeah,
fucking
I'm
smoke.
like, you know what?
My all the smoke, I think what's happening in the UK right now, Britain, you know, them trying to shut down the tobacco for anyone born after born after
2008.
2008, from 2008 upwards,
Shut down there.
the tobacco, like you can't smoke.
Smoke.
So now you're not. So people that were born from that date upwards, you're not gonna experience any of that. And I'm not saying it's an experience that needs to be had.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that creates a market of illegal
Of course.
narcotics, prohibition.
Of course.
Now you're going to just create a market
Problems.
where youngsters can sell to other youngsters
Yeah.
this thing and make a profit. And for them, it's just going to be purely business. I don't know why we're going back and we haven't learned from our prior mistakes. Same thing with weed. We've seen it now. More people are understanding that
Accept-
Yeah, they
it
get
hurts
weed.
us
More
more.
accepting.
Yeah.
It hurts us more to make it illegal because now our kids and people have to go to dingy areas where
Yeah.
there's no security,
There's
where
no
it's
need.
not
It's
like and this-
cannabis.
and it's cannabis. It's no need. It's tobacco. People can choose. So what's next? Liquor. Now liquor is
We are
going
gonna
to
drink
be.
fake alcohol.
It's
Oh.
going to It's going to now the fake.
Yeah.
Now people are
Yo,
gonna
the
die
black
because
black
they're
markets.
trying to get that shit. Now
Yeah.
it's the fake one, right? So
Yo.
that's my smoke. I don't think that's right. I think you should rather educate people and let them have
For
the
sure.
choice of whether they want to indulge in something that people have been indulging in for fucking years.
You know what I like about what you said? I like how, because I've been with people who go to weed parlors whereby like they sell weed.
Yeah,
like, the
dispensaries
corporate
and
one.
shit.
So
Yeah.
what I like is the fact that you can't buy weed without signing up.
Membership.
Yes.
Yes, you can
By the way, those are at the legal ones. So at the legal ones, you have to sign
sign
up.
up. You can't
The
buy.
other ones you can just buy, but those ones are kind of dodgy. I would stay away from those ones.
Yeah.
And the whole thinking behind it is if you sign up, it means that I'm growing your weed for you.
Yeah.
Because it's legal for you to grow weed for
Yeah.
personal
Yeah.
use. So that's the whole concept behind it. But anyway, you know what I mean? But anyway, this was all the smoke. Thank you to my co-host today, BU, shooting sex scenes. Crazy. Zille, thank you for standing in, my brother. You are fucking amazing. Speedsta, thank you for joining
Shout
me.
out. It was dope.
You can catch me on Speedsta's show later in the
Yes,
week.
sir.
We're gonna do
Is it today?
some
It's
fire.
today. It's dropping Friday.
No,
No,
it's
on Sunday.
Sunday night, yeah.
Sunday night. Yeah. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's all the smoke. Love you guys. See you on the next one.
Bye.
We out.
Dango.
I'm still driving late nights. Stripper packed up ass tight. Table dancer dodging hips. Do you know what that's like?
Emhlabeni kaJehova subscribe nina futhi nibabi if ubhekele channel for 10 minutes longer now ka subscribe umubi dog that's why bakuchithela ngoba awuna commitment unama commitment issues subscribe lapho ngeke sizwe